it's going to turn out and be a good thing. And in my dream, like I said, there was power out at the Dunkin' Donuts, which indicates to me there's
for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
This is Man.
This is Rich.
And this is the Manwich
Show.
What's up, Rich, man? What's going on, man? I know 10 minutes, 15 minutes late, man. My bad, man. Roll crazy, bro.
With you, it's not 10 minutes, not 15 minutes late. It's black minutes late.
Hello,
there you go, man. There's the Lord right there.
Already, huh?
Hello, you have a prepaid call from
Danny.
All right, this is the guy I told you about. He's got life.
Racine Correctional
so show some respect.
Institution. Your account balance is $8, and all calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded. Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
Hello.
What's going on? Can you hear me?
How you doing, bro?
Doing good. Yourself? How you doing?
Doing all right.
How you doing, Danny?
The other day, I had to really saturate myself in the word because it's so much like pettiness going on here. And I'm like, yeah.
For the camera.
The spirit was really born against this flesh. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was one of those days, especially after I found out that we were locked down one of those days for no reason. So I had wrote something though, so I do that to get things out as well.
Hey,
dealing with things.
I think because we've been rushing to do this podcast today. Go ahead, say what's up, man.
Oh, what it do, Danny? How you doing today?
How you doing now?
I'm all right, man.
How you doing, brother?
I'm all right, brother. How you doing, man? What you eat today, man?
Oh, he don't care about it. He ain't that. You have to talk about.
What I eat today?
Yeah, what you eat today, bro?
You don't touch it.
Well, I ate some beans and rice, summer sausage.
Okay.
But now I'm finna eat two little pockets because it's Calvin's birthday and he made 6 of them, but I'm only gonna eat 2 because tomorrow is his birthday and they making another big bowl. I told him I said, you trying to get me Porky so he can catch up with me and working out.
Yeah, I feel you on that, man.
He's trying to slow me down.
Yeah.
All right. Hey,
I don't really eat like that. I eat small portions of everything that I eat.
All right, that's
so
what's
I can
up.
stay active.
Okay.
We'll do a little short bio. Danny's like, we're gonna do a short bio of you. Just bear with me, Danny. Danny, he's like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That big.
Oh, he's big. Yeah. He works out all the time too. And like when you made that comment about what he ate, I was ready to say he didn't eat anything on the tray unless it was
Cajun link.
No, it depends. I think he might. It depends. You eat the stuff that's like the purest that you can get there, right? So it's like ground beef patties. You'll eat that. And I can't speak for the rest. But what's going on with that legal with the legal? I know you and I spoke earlier, but for the viewers to hear what's going on with you right now, you got the mic. Say what you want.
Well, his name is Danny Connors, and you had asked me about the Tony Evers sending me a form.
Yeah. Is there any chance you could turn up the volume on that phone or no?
I
All right, hold on.
That's how I move the phone away from my mouth.
I got it. I got it. Yep. Yeah, when you and I were talking and you were telling me, see, man, he was a finalist of some sort.
They sent me this form in 20, a standard executive address form, and it was straight from the governor, and I marked on there parole and on there for parole, and I gave him my issues, which is I have a parole eligibility date basically set beyond my life expectancy. Now, I've been incarcerated in July. It'll be 27 years. I got one major conduct report, which 2 social workers that ran my group went to bat for me on, saying that my plans were for the future. And this is something that in our cognitive intervention program that I was not only taking part in, but helping others through, that these plans were for my future. And one CO took it upon himself to say that I couldn't be planning for the future simply because I had a life sentence.
Dude, that's crazy, man. So that's crushing, man.
That was my only major conduct report since I've been incarcerated in 27 years.
So just so I get this, I take it when he said that, you ended up saying something, or no?
Say again.
How'd you get a conduct report? Because did you speak out against what this CO said?
No, I took it upon myself while I was in the cognitive intervention program.
Yeah.
They assign us homework, and my thing was at that point in time in my incarceration was studying business, because I'm still planning to have a future. So I would go in weekly and present my plans. I mean, like starting from scratch, like getting out, getting a everyday job. I'm telling her I'm putting money into an account, getting a bus pass to go to work and to and from work and things like that, utilities that I got to pay for, and I'm getting all this in my little budgeting plan. And on top of that, a business I wanted to start that would eventually help youth in the community. I called it Ways Out. We are youth stepping stones out of urban troubles. That's the acronym for that. Ways
that's
Out.
Nice, man. That's real nice.
Out of urban troubles.
I like that.
Hello?
No, we're here. We're here.
So that was what this whole business plan and everything was about. But of course, they took no portion of that when they confiscated all of my business notes and things like that, because that's all they were, business notes. And like, I would send I had Entrepreneur magazines, Business 2.0, Video Maker, Black Enterprise, and I would send for the free information that they would send me, like notes on packaging, notes on leather goods, jeans, and stuff like that. So I would send it, then they would send me whatever magazine or catalogs they had, and I would simply put those estimated prices into my little plan. And so they left me with all of my business books and simply took my plans, and the CO said that I couldn't plan for the future because I didn't have one because I had a life sentence. Even though I got a parole eligibility date set far out, but he don't know the future. So how could he say that this is not possible? That was probably one of the hardest times in my incarceration because, number one, I didn't have the Lord then, so it was just me battling what am I going to do with this situation, because they interrupted my whole process of doing my time, without trouble, things like that, going in a positive direction. I'm in the cognitive intervention program. I done took anger management, I done took domestic violence, I done took all the behavioral courses, and I'm helping others get through this same program that I've done. And this guy simply comes over and says, "Nah, why are you doing this?" Now, and on top of that, after I done spent all my money because I took it to court, after the social workers came in and said, yes, we know these plans of his, they're good plans. We recommend, we recommend that he continue on this path. They say that the the social workers had no knowledge of the plans. After they say that they knew about it. And this is all in the ticket and everything. But anyway, I take it to court, basically spend all my money on the court. And after I get out, guess what happens?
What?
They set up a business class. Now everybody is able to study business.
All calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded.
It was a blow, like, and I tell PRC that when I went to PRC after that initially happened, like, this could have broke me. You know what I mean? Like, sent me down the path that I see all these younger individuals on now. But I still had the idea, like, I'm trying to get out of here. And for me to go I might as well just say forget it and do whatever I want now attitude would be contrary to that.
Continue getting tickets and
I just kept going. And then 2006, really in 2004, I began desiring to follow the Lord. And in 2006, I actually gave my life over to the Lord. And from there...
Congrats, man.
Blessing. It's been... Times is not easy to deal with this time, knowing what I've done, knowing all the times that I've done and whatnot. But when I think upon him, it's easier.
Well,
when I think upon him,
at least you're not beating yourself over. At least you're not beating yourself up about like the actual event that got you in a situation. Like, there's a guy that I talked to.
Mr. Thompson and his family, with the help of the victim witness program, Alex Huber helped me to write out an apology letter to Mr. Thompson's family, which I wanted to do for a long time, but never had the opportunity. So when I contacted them about my legal issues, he presented the offer, and I was like, of course I want to do that. I've been wanting to do that. So I formulated a letter to them, not, throwing my faith in their face or anything like that, but just explaining to them I knew the selfishness of my act, the participation I had in the act, and the extent of the crime that has taken their loved one out of their life, not only their life, but friends' life, the community's life, and things like that, and let them know that I understood the gravity of my act, and didn't ask for an apology or anything, but just let them know that I was remorseful and that I was sorry for the act, that I'm sorry for what I done. Like he said, that they may never ask to see it, or they may ask to see it, but it's there if they want to view it. So I was happy to be able to do that because I know what I've done. I don't beat myself up over it, but I know that things happen for a reason, and I've seen the trajectory of my life is like looking back. You know what I mean? At 13, the Lord called me, and it took 23 years later for me to actually come to him, for me to actually respond to his call, and it took a situation like this for me to receive what he was offering. So I am thankful for that. And like a lot of people say, but I don't know if everybody means it or not, but I know for me, is true. If he done nothing else but save me, it was the greatest thing that could ever happen to me because of the way my life was going and whatnot.
But now it's time to get out.
10 years, I can tell you right now, 10 years in, I may have had plans, but they were like fluffy little cloud type things that could disperse any moment. So I wasn't ready to go in my mind, in my heart, and I didn't have the Lord. But now I'm a man of integrity. I want to be free. I have goals, plans, aspirations to glorify God, to love my family, better my community, and live a life that's pleasing unto the Lord. So I want to be free.
That's well said too, man. And many people can't, figure it out in there. They lose their mind. They get the body and the mind. But you, it seemed like you overcame the burdens that stand in your way. I know just because you made one bad decision, that don't mean that you a bad person. That means you made one bad decision. By making the right, you under God's name. You live for God and you do the right thing each and every day, even though it's hard to do it, And your story is powerful and it's impacting. Many people might, disagree, because everyone got their opinions. But your story touched me, The most people have their opinions is the family, and the families have their opinions because they lost a loved one. But the viewers and myself, I say that you forgive, you move forward. You never forget, but you move forward and you make the better of your situation, and also you overcame all the demons that stand in your way. So with that said, I'll let Richie take the floor.
Yeah, my friend, man, he could have told you himself, he'd been in there 15 years. So
you said Nail?
My friend Man, like as in like man, that's his name, M-A-N.
M-A-N, okay. Yeah.
And he was there just like, well, he spent 15 years, straight 15 years of his life incarcerated. So it's not like somebody who just made those comments or anybody who'd be commenting with me who hasn't
been in that situation. They overdo the outcome. So yeah, I understand clearly. Go ahead, bro.
I was on a visit with my cousin. One of the spirit visits, he came up here, and my older cousin. He said I couldn't do this, and I had to tell him, I'm like, me neither. Without Christ, I couldn't do this either. This place is I've seen it break so many people. I guess like from what the world sees as the toughest person, like break them mentally, like where you like that's not normal. That's not normal behavior for an adult or for a person just to walk around like. And so I understood what he was saying, but I don't believe that he understood what I said when I told him I couldn't either without Christ, because this place is mentally draining, emotionally draining, and really psychologically. It's a lot of psychological things that happen here. For instance, we have a need for the COs to interact with them, as you know. And so there's a mail time. And so you go get your mail, and they like, you're busy right now. Not really busy right now, but, clicking on the computer about whatever item may be on the computer, truck, groceries, whatever. And so I just look and I walk away like, and then the next person will go
All
up.
calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded.
The same statement will be given to this person. But he'll snap out like, "You're not doing nothing," and just go off. And I look back like, hey. Like, no, man, I can't. So I just stepped back, and I'm like, that's one of those situations that I knew this is
1 minute remaining.
This is what begets this. But we have to have strong foundation to operate in this place.
Man, if you end up getting back in line again, I'll see about answering your phone again, because I want to add to that. There was a guy I talked to earlier this week, and he told me about an incident. And you talk about a person who has really like just thrown in the towel in life. Something happened, but like there's no point in saying it now because I don't have enough time. So if you can get back in line, brother, go ahead, and we're gonna be here till about 9 o'clock at night answering phone calls.
You got two of them in line now, Hart, Alabama, and Chepe.
They're
I'm gonna be on the podcast. On what?
Phone battling.
The podcast, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Hey, I love you, bro. I'm gonna talk to you.
We love you
man,
too,
stay
brother.
strong, man. We love you too, man, and keep up the faith, man.
Yeah. All right. This is a story I was gonna say. So there's this guy I talked to, and he told me about there was this tranny that's in there. And some guy whose name was T, right? And when he said this, I said, Mr. T, like, what are you talking about? Anyway, though, this guy went into this tranny cell and said, basically in so many words, give me oral sex now. Dang. Right? Now, that place where he's at, that's not like that. I mean, you got a wooden door. Like, there's a wooden door right there. You got a key to that room.
He going to the hole.
Oh, they're talking about charging him.
Yeah, you going to the hole.
They're talking about charging him with sexual assault in there.
Hello, Moto.
We cracking tonight.
Hello, you have a prepaid call from
Alabama.
An inmate at Racine Correctional Institution. Your account balance, all calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded. Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
Hi, buddy Harvey. What's going on?
What's up?
What's up, Pulver? How you doing today?
You told me to call you today. So you put me on live, you said.
We are. You're live right now. You're talking to my guy, man. Tell him, man, what's up again.
What it do, Pulver? How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored, man. What you eat today, man?
Yeah?
What you eat today, Pulver?
What I ate chili. Chili and grilled cheese sandwich nighttime.
Okay. I know Saturdays be bad, man. They be serving bad food on Saturdays. Well, tell me, I want to hear a little bit about your story now, Pulver, about Mr. T.
Yeah.
Tell us about T. Come on now. Don't be phone shy.
Well,
tell us what happened. Listen. Tell us what happened from beginning to end. Because you're live right now. You're like, the whole world can hear you. I'm serious. You're live. Let's roll.
Well, I can't do the whole thing. I only got 20 minutes.
That's fine.
You got enough time. We'll take 10. We'll take 10 of that 20.
I got put in prison in 2010 for a case I did, and I got 20 in and 10 out. I'm going home in 6 more years, or maybe sooner, and I'm going to start a brand new life and never do it again what I did before.
Now,
I'm a brand new man. I'm Christian now.
All right, amen to that. Hallelujah to that, brother. Now, I said hallelujah. Hallelujah to that.
Hallelujah, yep. Hallelujah, amen.
Hallelujah means praise God, by the way, just in case you didn't know, Pulver. Now, Pulver.
Yeah.
Tell us about T. Tell us what happened. Tell us. Come on, man. I ain't playing around now because I was just about to tell a story before you called.
We want to hear about Mr. T, Pulver. Come on now, man.
Come on, now what?
Tell us the story. Tell us what happened.
tell me what happened.
Yeah, tell us what happened with this guy. What did he do?
Oh, what guy? The guy went to the hole?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I went on the other side and he told somebody to suck his dick.
Listen, tell us what somebody. I want to. You. That's not how you told me. All right. I mean, you just.
He told the he to suck his dick.
Now, when you and I were talking, remember you told me you said that like that. Okay, for one, like what happened to the guy after that? What happened?
The guy went to the hole after that. The guy went to the locker, so he went to the hole.
So.
No charge.
Ooh, what's the? Do you know what the charge is?
The charge is that he raped this guy.
All right. Now, well, that's what they're going. You got to put the microphone in your face. Check it out. So, but now this is something. See, now this when I was talking to Pulver, I said, you know what? They're going to charge that. Look, I'm not agreeing. Just bear with me. You're going to know what I'm talking about. Oh, you trying to get smart? You want to go down? You want me to go there? You want me to fight you? No. Listen. No, this guy, they're gonna slam him probably, right? But here's the thing. This guy
he got charged and he's probably going to max and then not getting another charge. But he is still here. I don't know why he's still here.
You know why? Because so he wouldn't get in trouble. He said the guy forced himself on it. That's my opinion. Because Pulver was telling me that these two had been messing around. So this wasn't like a first time thing.
Tell us the whole story, Pulver. The world want to hear the whole story, not just bits and parts. What's the whole story?
So he lied.
How did it start? How did it start between these two dudes?
The issue for the lie ball.
What's the?
That's what happened.
Yeah, okay, but we want to know, how did it start? How did it start between these two, from what you know?
Well, it started between these people. They're all all the time in the day room, on the other side. I mean, the day room, in the chow hall, in the bathroom, and the other side bathroom. They get to know each other, and then he walked in his room on the west side and got caught.
Oh, they got caught. Then he pressed charges.
Yeah. And now he's gonna slam. Now he's gonna throw that guy under the bus and say, "Just taking the butt. Look at sin."
He first wanted to do it. He wanted to do it away when he saw outside. He wanted to do it away. He said, "I'm gonna have that guy suck my dick," and then they got to know each other, and then he did it.
That's crazy.
Locked in his room.
That's why I love talking to Pulver. Pulver, you're a funny guy. You make us laugh.
Pulver, you're amazing,
awesome,
man. We love you, man.
Yes,
we love you, Pulver. So the guy is in the hole now, huh?
Yeah, he's in the hole. The OBNT is in the hole, yep.
Because you can't produce like that.
He got packed up with canoes real fast. Then they saw him on the camera when they reviewed the camera, and he went to the hole.
Hey, so what else has been going on, man? Give us the prison news, man. We want that prison edition. What else has been going on?
I haven't. My job's doing real good. I'm getting paid this Friday. And I'm off tomorrow, by Friday. I'm off Monday, Tuesday. I'm going to probably sleep and call my mom tomorrow, talk to her, and call canteen in. When you send me that money, I got to call canteen in, get some canteen, probably make some layers or some Hot Pockets. Hey, did you ever make Hot Pockets before?
No, I made some. Well, this guy I was in a cell with. He would make this thing called.
How'd you make Hot Pockets in here?
How would you make them? Well, you'd waste your money by taking cheese and chopping it up into little pieces and cutting up a summer sausage.
Wait a minute, we do it with the shells too, though. You got to take the shells.
Yeah, you'd be wasting money.
Then you take a meat.
You take a meat. You take pepperoni too, though. You got to have pepperoni. You had a pepperoni inside.
I want to get this right. So, okay, you take
a meat. Well, you use a meat.
Who's tease meat?
Huh?
You told me, okay, you use tease meat, right? That's what you said?
Yeah, then use cheese, a block of cheese, meat, and rice, and the sauce, and then some hot sauce and some mayonnaise, right?
I hope not. No, listen. listen. Hey, anybody cook on the grill in there? See where he's at. They can.
Racine. That's the best joint in Wisconsin.
That's
the best institution.
If you want to go on a vacation, ladies and gentlemen, go to Racine Prison.
You guys should actually go to McNaughton if you ever get work release, man. That's the best prison in Wisconsin. You get to go on the lake, man. You get to fish. You get to go on a boat. Everything, man. You know, I ain't
What'd you do today?
What I do today?
What'd you do today?
Oh man, I got up, man, and I can't boastful, you know, because I was in your situation already. But I got up, you know.
You can't do anything?
Yeah,
I put it in the girl. I put it in my girlfriend.
I went out to go.
I was late because of that too, by the way.
I ain't do that though. She gone. She with her mom right now. But I got up today. I prayed. Today the Sabbath day, so I don't really do anything on the Sabbath day because you know it's God day. And after this, you know.
Hey, Harvey, you got to go for
I'm just chilling, man. You know, I'm just.
Pulver, you asked me what I do today, man. I was explaining, man. I was explaining what I was doing, man. But look, I got up this morning, man. You know, prayed and everything. Read my word and everything. Watch your little videos and everything about God and everything. And, how to do is right because I'm on the verge to take out a lot of cults. You know, that's what I'm on. You know. So I am him, Mr. Pulver. You know.
What's your buddy doing?
Huh?
What's your buddy work at?
What you mean?
Huh?
What you say, Pulver? What you mean?
I said, what's your buddy work at?
Who?
Oh, he's asking me.
Talking about my story.
Oh, he's asking me where you.
I'm a consultant. I'm an LAE consultant.
All calls other than properly placed
community
calls
activist.
may be monitored and recorded.
How much you make there?
35. You know, the program was created in 1985. A young lady was murdered in New York, and she bled to death. Yeah, she bled to death. She didn't have no way to call the ambulance or her family, so they introduced the Lifeline program to every individual that's in poverty or have any type of government benefits. And they dish out free phones. So if you get food share, Medicaid, or Social Security, or any type of government benefits, you get a free phone. And I get your ID, put your information in, and see that you qualify for a phone. So that's what I do. So I help the community so they'll never have to go to that situation again.
Hey, you know what I want? I want some word finds. Because I like doing word finds. I'm out here on board, watch TV. I can do word find real fast. I had a guy actually a lady in Portage in the Apple House. I better I can do word find before her, and I want $20.
You did what now?
I said I bought a word find from the store, and I bet a lady that can finish the word find before her. And we both started at the same time, and I won before she did.
How much you win?
$20.
Oh, you for the eat good, Pulver. That's a lot of.
You got that today? When did you get that?
I did that was only in the streets.
Oh, that's a long time ago. You talking about
I put here.
I'm thinking you talking about you did that. Pulver, stop playing so much, Pulver. I thought you was doing that recently. You talking about before you got incarcerated?
What's that?
You said you did something before you got incarcerated.
I'm in prison right now. I did that on the streets before I got put in here.
Yeah, that's what he just said. He said incarcerated, though. He meant prison. That's what, you know.
And then I saw pool one time in a bar one time, and I won $20 shooting pool.
Listen, I want you to tell us the stories. Tell us your funny stories. Tell us your funniest stories. Tell us a story about the lady that was on top of you when you were drunk and you woke up. It was some old woman. Tell us your stories. I remember these stories.
Drunk? When I was drunk?
Remember you were drunk, you passed out, and some old woman was on top of you riding you. You threw her off of you. So this is your story. You should be telling this story. This is not my story.
I said that some woman took me home one time, and I was stuck up my ass, and I was on top of her, and she was on top of me, and I said, "What the hell am I doing here?" And she goes, "Well, I brought you home, and I brought you home with me, and we had sex." I said, "Huh? How do you know I got here?" I said, get me out of here right now. I'm going home right now. I'm on my way home.
Hey, tell us that song about the chicken in the barn. Do you remember that song?
The chicken in the barn?
Remember that song? You don't remember that song you used to sing? Mom's in the kitchen. Mom's in the kitchen.
I remember that.
Sing the song then. We want to hear it. You don't remember?
Yeah, you're singing that song.
I don't remember it.
No, you're singing that song. I wasn't singing that song.
No, it's your song.
That's your song, Pulver.
That was your song.
That's your That was your song, Rich. That was Rich Son Cigarettes. We want to hear it. You want to hear the song,
you
Rich?
were on top of the bucket. You're singing that song, not me. Hey, I told the joke about, hey, honey.
Yeah, I was in cell with him.
Honey.
Yeah, what?
I told the joke about the girl that wanted the guy that wanted a girlfriend. Listen, there's a guy that wanted a girlfriend. He goes and knocks on his door for a girlfriend, and the guy says, "You have had practice in a while?" He goes, "No." He goes, "Well, there's a tree out in the yard. Go out and stick a dick in the tree. Come back when you think you're ready." So he goes out and he sticks a dick in his tree, and he's fucking his tree. And all of a sudden, there's bees sticking his dick. And after he got all better, he came back and he asked me the same question. The guy says, "Got $200?" He goes, "Yeah." Well, go upstairs and knock on his door. When you knock on his door, you walk in and you see this girl naked in his jibber. So he knocks on the door, walks in and he sees this girl naked in his jibber. He sees his broom in her corner and he sticks his broom up her cunt and she starts screaming. Man goes in and goes, "What are you doing?" "Checking for bees."
Chicken for bees. Wow.
Rich, I think that's your story, Rich. You got to tell a story, Rich. Yeah. Pulver, you hilarious, man. We like you, man. You cool, man. So you say you have 6 more years left, huh?
My dad told me a joke one time. I was watching Three Stooges tonight on TV.
Yeah.
At 5 o'clock. And it's real funny. These Three Stooges were on the TV and they were being private investigators, guys, and trying to find somebody about steal money and all that shit. It was pretty funny. I watch every Saturday. It's pretty funny. So
I miss the Three Stooges.
Larry Curry and Moe.
Larry Curry and Moe, yeah.
Yeah.
When you were away, did you watch MASH?
No, I never got into that. I just couldn't done. I hate when it come on. When it came on when you was a kid, I was like, I gotta turn this TV. Hurry up.
Did you watch 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, Rock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock?
I couldn't watch that neither. I just couldn't.
Oh, the Happy Days?
I bet you watched. I bet you watched. I bet you. Hold on.
I watched
Sanford and Son.
Nope. I was watching Seven.
I stereotyped you when I said that.
But I watched Seven Son. But I was watching like
Bonji.
I gotta go all the way back, man. Let me see. I was watching
the Black Family from the 70s.
Nope, I was watching all the
Married with Children.
Married with Children. I was watching that one. Everything you name in there, like I watched it to the end of an episode. Wow. So I go with Jerry Seinfeld. Every one of them, bro.
Harvey.
Every episode of Harvey. What's that called? Seinfeld?
Hold on. What's up, Pulver?
Did you order them balls for me?
No, but I sent you $20.
So did you order the balls next time, man?
Dude, I'll order them when I get off the phone right now. I'll order them. I'll have them sent through Marcus.
Other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded.
Did you send me $20?
I sent you $20, yo.
So I'll be here before canteen?
Yeah, you should be able
to. I can canteen right now?
Yep, you should. It should be there. And
okay.
So you get 20. I would have sent you more, man. But I know already. Like you've been in situations before, and I've had to do government bailouts, and like when I was in there, he owed. I'm gonna tell this story since you're on the phone. So he owed some guy. Hold on, I'm gonna tell a story about you.
I don't owe anybody. I told you I don't owe nobody at all.
So there was a time when you did owe, and that's the time I'm talking about.
The time I did, I stopped doing that now.
All right. Well, here
he finna tell the story when you old though.
So this is what happened. This is what happened.
I
Dude,
stopped doing it when you went home.
I'm gonna mute you and tell the story. So either you listen
I used
or
to,
you
yeah.
okay. Listen.
Or
So
the
what
story
I
happened?
used to, yeah. It's the story.
So there was this
Not
guy.
anymore.
And he.
I go thought now.
All right. So there was this guy. Like you don't want nobody telling you. Don't tell the story about. So there was this guy, and this, you know how they do like that 1.5. Well, when he couldn't pay him the next week, the guy said, "Well, it's one. Now it's one for one.
Yeah, it's 1 for 1.
Then it was 1.5.
Then
Right,
it's- then it's
dude. He
one-
owed. Listen, he owed like $40, man. Right? He owed like $40, dude.
Yeah.
And these guys were like, man, these guys were taking advantage of him, dude. These were like, dude, these guys are petty people, man. They're not, they're not arch criminals. They're petty people in there, dude.
That's
Trying
like
to get
petty
good,
on the streets.
and they're trying to take care. They're trying to take advantage of him because they see how he is,
Yeah.
So,
Uh-huh.
dude, he goes and he's hiding underneath the bunk.
What you mean?
He was like, I'm not coming out. No, I'm not coming out. He's like, no, they're gonna beat me up. They're gonna beat, and I don't know, man. They probably, these guys. He probably could have left. There's guys that do this. They'll run up a tab and then they'll just leave the unit. They'll be like, I gotta check out, and then he'd be like, what's wrong? Oh man, I don't know, man. They just sent me to the hole. Right.
That's the main ones, man. You got to watch out for.
So check it out.
Yeah.
So that was the story, basically. Him hiding underneath the bunk. I told him, I said, man, I ended up, I paid these people. What?
You paid them?
Yeah, or they were gonna probably beat him up.
I went to see the social worker on was it on Friday?
And what
And I
happened?
talked about my case. And I said she talked to the boss about my case, and she goes, I said I'd go from a 1 to a 4, and she goes, well, you might go from a 2 to a 4 because of the case.
Yeah.
So I might go from 2 to the 4. That's good.
Oh,
Well, we gotta go. Let's pray.
All right,
Cover, we love talking to you, man, and
Pray.
we wish you well, man. And
Pray, man. Pray with him, man.
I ask you,
I'm
Almighty
gonna
God,
pray for,
to bless him for his crown of his
pray
head
for
to
me.
his soles of his feet. I ask you to look over him through his trial and tribulation, through his time in incarceration, Almighty God. I ask you to have mercy on him. Forgive him for anything he done to others and the things he done to he not aware of. I ask you, all God, to continue on, bless him throughout the day. Let him stay humble and let him not get the mind, but they got the body, but control the mind and master emotions. I ask you to take control of your life and continue doing the right thing, man. You making us smile. Thank you, Almighty God, for Pulver. And Pulver, you take care. You have a good rest of your day. In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name,
Amen.
amen.
Amen. I love you, buddy.
I love you too, man.
Oh, you're in balls, okay?
Yeah. It's like, are them boys, okay?
How old Pulver is?
Pulver's like 50 years old.
They was doing Pulver like that, man. That ain't right, man.
Yeah, they knew he was mentally slow. They're, you got these guys. You got guys that are. You got all kinds of people in there that just prey on people.
Yeah, I know that's prison, man. That's prison. All
No,
day,
that's
man.
people. That's fallen nature. That's people. That's just people. You could be out here. People will prey over you.
Out here, it's a different ball game.
People will still try to. Oh, he dropped his wallet. Go grab it.
See, Jesus said turn the cheek. He gave you an option, though.
Well, going to Pulver, man, you like, Danny said they were waiting on the line, man. That's why we need another phone, dude. No, there ain't no no. Again, the caller's hotline, ladies and gentlemen, 414-881-6733. We're live. Anybody throughout the world.
It ain't 881, y'all. It's 888.
Oh, yeah.
His apology.
88.
6773. Repeat.
6733.
414-888-6733.
414.
Any callers?
We'll talk about anything. We'll talk about fat chicks. We'll talk about
Guys go to factory. Oh, man. Leave them alone,
chicks. No, there's beautiful fat women.
Yeah,
but then there's a point where it's just that's no longer acceptable.
Because they're beginning to be obese, right? But
yeah, then it's like it's not pretty no more.
No.
I
say, I take the women that doing a good job with their kids and working hard.
And are fat? What about them?
They are oversized women. I take my hat off to you. Continue doing the right thing. I'm looking at you as a human being.
If you just fat and you just don't like
your house messed up, and still can't judge you, but your house messed up. You got tampons in the bathroom. You got the panties with blood in everywhere. You know,
that's
just
nasty, man. Where you come up with that from?
That's offensive.
That's nasty, dude. Dude, where'd you come? That's not natural, man. Where'd you come up with
It's
that?
a lot of them like that, man. Believe it.
Man,
it's a lot of them.
In the panties. That's nasty.
Yeah,
man.
tampons in the garbage can. Instead of getting rid of them, like put it in a plastic bag or get rid of them in that way, they got them in the garbage can just laying there. Eyelashes in the sink and everything. Fingernails in the sink. Chew up fingernails all over the room. Hoarder.
Sounds like.
Oh no, I was watching like hoarders and everything, and I saw a lot of women in houses like
so
that.
this isn't real life experiences with you?
No, I ain't never met. I ain't never dated a bigger girl. With all due respect, I ain't nothing wrong with them, but I never, dated.
Because the way you were talking, I said, man, to myself, like you must have been in a bathroom and you seen this
Man,
stuff.
I can't do that, man. No, I'm more classy now. That's bad. You see something like that, you be like, what? How I look at myself then? I'm like, damn, this is what I chose to deal with for a feeling? Oh no. I never dated none.
Feeling that tonight's gonna be a fat night. Tonight.
Stop, man. Leave him alone.
All right, we're done with that. I don't talk no more about fat chicks.
But you know it. On the bright side, right? I see that that they still bringing Ukrainians here, and I don't really
they're
got
talking
no
about
issues.
arresting Donald Trump. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, man.
You know, if they arrest him, people are gonna riot.
Yeah.
People will riot. And you know what's happening right now? That's where I go back to Dmitry Duduman's prophecy where he talked about America. When Russia attacks America, it'll be when there's an internal revolution. Now,
Hey, what you think about Charleston White though?
You should have sent me a video about Charleston White.
Go
I know
to
who
it.
he
Go
is.
to Charleston White when he go to him right fast.
Go to the Charleston.
Go to Charleston White, making fun of China Mac. Go to it one time. Man, I ain't never saw nothing like this. It's like he got a different message then. He ain't criticizing because he racist. He doing it because this is what the rappers do. And, many people have been downgrading like our history and everything and our people. And he's saying it in a way that you could change the narrative instead of doing the same thing to your people. You've been doing it so long. So go to, you got it?
Yeah.
You got to see him.
What up? It's a big step of the well-known flex to the girlfriend. Yeah, you know the rest of you watching
This
all
ain't
Urban
it.
Central.
Let me see.
Hey, yo, so
Nope.
I just found out Charleston White show got canceled, right? Academics.
What? His stuff got canceled?
Yeah, in New York because
What does he do that he got his stuff canceled?
look, this the thing.
He speaks.
He
like,
just speak though. He don't never like they killing each other.
right here.
Let me see.
Is it the video? Right here? You can look in the big
That one
screen.
right there. That one right there. Yep, that's the video.
I think y'all stink. I think y'all some stinky people. Stinky motherfucking Asian motherfucker. You can go to war by yourself. I don't give a damn. I'm starting to war by myself. I ain't asking for no help. I'm whispering in children's ears. Start robbing that Asian woman when she in that store by herself.
Damn, he snapped.
I tell the little niggas in the project, it's an old Asian woman. Every morning, Saturday morning, she be in that store by herself. Y'all go rob her. Don't kill her, just rob her. If you want to rape her, but don't kill her. Come on up out of there. Make sure you put on the rubber.
Hello, Moto.
We go do
Hello, you have a call at no expense to you from
Alan.
an inmate at
He switched
all
it up.
calls other than properly placed attorney
He should've
calls
said
may be
Alabama.
monitored and recorded. Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
What's up, Alabama, man?
Oh, man.
Hey, man, who is Allen, man? We know you as Alabama, man. The viewers know Alabama. They don't know Allen, man.
You trying to mix it up on us, man? You trying to switch it up on us, man?
How your day go so far, Alabama?
I tried to get y'all at 6:35, but DC was on the. I didn't even see DC on the phone until I looked up and it said, y'all can't take the call." I'm like, damn. And then I get back on the phone later on, like 30 minutes later,
and then it says we can't accept the call. I'm like, who the hell else?
That's
so I
Pulver.
went on the other side.
That was Pulverino.
I went on the other. Who?
Pulver. I talked to
Pulver?
Pulver. Yeah, I talked to Pulver. He was telling us a story about a man that sexually assaulted another man. Is Chepe still in the line?
Yeah.
Good. Did you tell him, like, when you get off, does he know you're talking to me right now?
No.
Alabama, what you eat today, man?
He ate the same thing, man. They're in the same place.
People eat these things different. Tuna.
I don't even remember what the hell I eat. I eat the same shit, so I don't even pay attention to it.
Because some days I used to eat peanut butter.
Stuff my face.
Peanut butter, oatmeal.
Oh, when you eat the same shit every damn for the last 9 damn years, every damn week, you tend not to remember what the hell you eat.
No, it sound good, man. We hear you clear, man. Hey, but look. When I was in, man, you know, I worked out a lot, you know, and I ate peanut butter, oatmeal. I used to always save the jelly, right, from the tray, for breakfast tray, and I put it in the jelly jar. Because they was taking so much money from me, Alabama. You know, they was taking so much of my money, man. Like, they wanted 50%, then 25%, man, for restitution fees, child support. So I was in a bad deal, man. Like, and I did 15, so it's like, I had to accept things I could not change, man. You know, out here, you know, I'm more fortunate and God blessed me with so many things. But I don't really brag about it or boast. I'm just grateful. But when I was in there, man, it's a different life out there, Alabama. Like, you know, I had the jelly, you know. I'm talking about struggle, man. Like, every breakfast, man, put the jelly in the jelly jar to fill it up every morning till I get it filled. Then I start making my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Then I eat the oatmeal. You know, I ain't prideful. I ain't trying to say that people had no one ain't had my back, man, but my family, you know. I ain't had no lady with me or nothing, you know, all them years, you know. Because, you know, the situation, it was with her, with our family and friends. So I couldn't have no contact. So I wasn't really looking out for no handouts. I had to accept my situation as it is, man. You know, noodles, you know, I couldn't. Okay, the most I have of my mom or my sister or my brother, right? Or any family member send me some money, $100, man. Guess how much I get? I get, I think, like $18, man, out of $100. And I got to make that last. So I start asking my family and friends to send the money to my to like my roommate or somebody in the pod so they could order for me. But they start moving to different parts because they got to go to school. And the school unit in Stanley was like in Unit 5, I believe. Unit 5 and everything. And they used to always leave with the money, and I had to sneak over there to get my canteen. So I had a rough time, man. It was sad, man. It was like a homeless man. Like out here, I was homeless out there. In there. Very homeless, you know? Like bad. But I had to accept it, man. I had to move forward and start making different money moves, like drawing things and creating cards with drawings on it. I had to, you know, just a lot of things I had to do, man, to make my money.
You can't even draw neither, man. That's crazy,
pretty
dude.
Good, man.
No, dude,
but you
know it's not good.
Tell me what you do to get money and everything.
He just exposed his hand. He just told you what his hustle was,
man. If you're drawing and you making teddy bears, whatever it is, cards, what would you do to make money? Or you have family and friends?
Did you crochet too?
Yeah, a little bit, man. I was just learning it, man. All them years, I was just learning that. But I was doing the drawing and everything on the envelopes.
There was a guy. Hey, you remember that one guy that used to be in there, Pulver?
No, this is Alabama.
Damn, Alabama. They just forgive me for that. Yeah. I'm actually under the weather right now. That's why.
I knew it, man. I saw it in you, man. I said you should have a mask on.
Man, get your COVID-19 looking. Hey, remember that there was a guy that used to be there? He was a white guy. I forgot his name, dude. He used to be in a single cell on the same tier as you, but in the corner. You remember? He was the second one from the corner. He was a white guy. Remember? Remember who I'm talking about? At least you don't have to remember the name, but you remember the face.
Is he still in there?
No, that guy's gone now. That guy, dude, he had the layout to make all the characters from Super Mario Brothers. Dude, he had several like he could make, and he ended up like kind of like selling it when he left, but at the same token, like he could make that stuff.
Damn. What do you do?
The dude that you talking about the dude that freaking damn kicked his damn bed, broke his freaking leg, and had to go to the hospital.
No, I don't remember that. But what do you do?
What do you do in your spare time?
Adam?
No.
Not talking about Adam, are you?
No.
Oh.
Alabama, what you do in your spare time, man? Like, what you do to like make ends meet, man? Instead of you working in the kitchen or in the laundry or so forth. Do you got any type of particular skills?
I don't do any of that shit.
So you just have your family take care of you?
All you make is damn 19 cents an hour in here.
You don't do nothing else to bring revenue?
Nope. I usually stay in my room. The only time I come out is it's called Harvey.
Oh, man. Yeah,
that damn
man.
working for 19 cents an hour.
You don't work out of anything?
No. I don't work out. No.
Oh, man. You read books?
No. I got a TV, I got a radio, and I got a damn tablet. Usually on my tablet all the damn time.
Oh, man. Yeah, after my time was up and I have like 7-8 months, then they start bringing the tablets in, man. I was like, damn, man, this would have helped so much if I if I had a tablet, man, throughout my incarceration, man, that would have made my time more easier, man. They gave it to me 6 months later. Like, what? Soon I'm leaving, man. I'm like, I don't need it. I ain't finna buy no tablet, man. I'm on my way out the door. I'm like, damn. But, my spare time, man, I used to read books, man. Aristotle and
Aristotle
and stuff like that, man.
I read some books too. You want to hear the books I read?
What was it?
All calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded.
I read Genesis. I read the book of Genesis. I read the book of Exodus. I read you know why I said it like that?
I was reading them too, though, right? But this is the thing. I was reading them, but I went into God. That's the scary thing right here. Not scary, but it's something that mind-boggling. Because some people go in there and they change their life. They get themselves to God and everything. Me, I was still in the gang in there, man, like rotating like with the gangs and everything.
He thought he was in the gang.
But
look at people.
Man, I was. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wait till I got out, man. Saw the world, man. How they left God out of schools. They took him out of museums. They took God out of the world right now, right? And I came out here, man. I said, man, I have to read. And I've been reading when I was in there, but I went into it. I just want to learn about the stories. But I stayed committed to it. That's the thing. But when I got out, that's when I made the complete change and I learned he was real. When I was in, man, I was in gang banging and, ready to riot and all type of stuff, man. I choose to change my life when I got out to reality because I didn't want to be the same statistics. People say they turn Muslim when they go in. That wasn't me. I was the opposite.
Black people do.
I was the opposite, man. That's all people, not black people, but all people do that. They turn to religion. They trying to change.
Look for identity.
They look for identity. But me, when I got out, and I said, man, this world messed up, man. Look at that. They left God out of everything. Obama made same-sex marriage, and that's Sodom and Gomorrah. So I started looking at things, what he said, and see what science said, and doing the comparisons. And they was saying that man did many of the things that God created. They never gave God his credit. So I said, okay, I see what's going on. The world against God.
Alabama. Is Chepe still online? Waiting to get on the phone?
I don't see him no more.
We grew up watching him.
He's on the front. He's on the front view in front of the TV. Day room TV.
So he's still waiting to get on the phone then, right?
I guess. Not sure.
All right, well, just tell him, say I'm waiting for his phone call. Tell him pick up the phone.
I'm way
baby.
back here.
Baby, I'm home, baby.
So, Alabama, you don't do non-productive, huh?
No.
Hell no. I don't accept this damn life. I shouldn't even fucking be in here.
Yeah, I had a structure. Even though they had my body, I never let them get my mind. I always stayed productive. I always worked out. You gotta do this with your hand because you sit.
Huh?
You gotta do this with your hand.
Me
You
staying in my damn
That's
room
all
with my
in
damn
over there,
TV,
man.
my
Okay.
TV and my radio and my tablet, man, makes me feel like a human being. When I'm outside my damn room, that is like, you know, accepting this fucking prison life, and I don't accept prison life. Even the Bible says you shouldn't be captured.
Can I tell you something though? Out here, people don't have time to read books. Out here, they can't train their mind. Out here, they never have enough time to work on themselves. In there, regardless if you don't accept it, it's a good time to work on yourself and see all the things you don't like and analyze yourself and say, you know what? I'm going to change this about myself and change this about myself and make me a better person. Because regardless if we didn't do it, but it's enough time to evaluate ourselves right now. You know what I'm saying? So I had to evaluate myself, man, and see what I dislike about myself. What made me, because my best thinking got me here. I'm like, damn, my best thinking got me here. If my best thinking got me here, that means that I got to change the way I'm thinking then. So I had to evaluate myself and see what I didn't like about myself that made me make these same patterns that led me into incarceration. So I started working out, reading books, things I didn't do when I was out here in the world. You know, talking to people and everything and communicating without allow my opinion to become a fact. Because some people's opinions become a fact in there, you know? So I just let them talk and I just listen. But it was all about learning about myself, learning about the environment, and not let them get the mind. Because they got the body. They got the body, but they couldn't get the mind, man.
Some people that got the booty.
Like Mr. T.
Mr. T.
Remember what I told you about what the district attorney just sent me? Sent me a copy of what the hell they freaking have told the damn judge.
Say it again for the audience to hear though. Tell the audience what happened. Tell the audience what happened.
So the district attorney, so I wrote the damn court, asked them to get back in court. You know, I wrote a motion with the help of a prison lawyer in here, inmate lawyer in here. He helped me get back in court, so I got back in court. But then the damn DA want to sit there and try to poison the mind of the damn judge.
Listen, what you used? Hold on, you used Manwich's. I ain't out of it like that. You used the Manwich. No, that's the Manwich legal representative. You used the our Manwich legal advisor. Yeah. So what did the Manwich legal advisor have you do? He's a scumbag too, but go ahead.
This is what the damn district attorney wrote the damn judge, man. Said the post-conviction motion pursuant to 974.06 entitled Notice of Appeal and for post-conviction pursuant to Wisconsin Statute 974.06 can be denied without hearing.
1 minute remaining.
Conviction motion claiming ineffective assistance of counsel was already filed and subsequently denied by this court on February 25th, 2021. A motion for reconsideration was filed on April 21st, 2021, and denied by this court on August 6, 2021. A motion to render a decision and a motion for reconsideration was filed on July 8, 2021, and denied on August 4, 2020. Under Wisconsin Statute 974.06, all ground for relief available to a person under this section must be raised in his original, supplemental, or amended motion. Any ground adjudicated or not so raised may not be the basis for a subsequent motion. Defendant has failed to assert a sufficient reason why this was not asserted in his original motion for post-conviction relief. Well, that's bullshit, man. They explained, this is what my fucking procedural default.
Nah, man, he goes into a lot.
I like Alabama, right? But it's like,
you're gonna say accountability.
Yeah, you got to take some type of accountability, but not just that. You can't let them get the body in the mind. The world got the mind already with the TV and the tablet. You should not let them get the body. I mean,
That's why I tell them.
They got the body, but you can't let them get your mind. And they got his mind, I believe. Because know why? Every other thing, he fighting. But the lesson to fight, you got to trust in God and believe in him. But you have to take the necessary step to get yourself together as well, though. Not just look at the other
check this out,
party and not take accountability.
Like he got to the point. I don't know if he's still like this, but he got to the point where he gave up. Like he would gave up on life. And I would tell him all the time. I'd say, man, do this or do that. Give him shots of coffee to keep his spirits up.
That's hard. That's hard on the person, Richie. When you on workout, you ain't doing nothing constructive. You don't read.
And he used to watch Xena, man. I was like, you watch Xena?
Xena though, all the episodes. I never just watched that though, because you was like,
I wouldn't even want to watch.
That's a different views. You know what I mean?
That's junk.
Like when you hear guys doing dragon, what's they called? Golden Dragon. What's they called? Dragon and some stuff. Them the crazy dudes. You gotta watch out for.
Double Dragon?
No, Dungeons and Dragons. That's what it is.
Man. They were playing Dungeons and Dragons where you're at?
Yeah, everywhere, man.
Dude, these guys made a game board.
Crazy people, man. Y'all watch out for the people that do. Now they got a movie out.
Hey, there was guys that made a game board and had cards. They made, and the guys, it was just wild, man. We're gonna open up these phone lines to the viewers. Opening up the phone lines.
414-888-6733. Anyone have anything they would like to discuss, anything that's on their mind, the world that is listening, and we'll love to have you on. So the number is 414-888-6733. Call us.
Manwich! From Manwich!
I bid you good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world's 25 time zones. First, the rules of the program. It's open lines. So, no bad language. 1 call per show. 2 drink minimum.
Out of the darkness of the deep range and into the light of the deep strange, cometh the hour, cometh the mothership that is
Manwich! Witch! Manwich! Witch!
It's open lines.
Manwich!
Witch!
It's open lines. It's open lines.
So,
all right, we're back.
We back now, y'all. So
we're back.
So we going back to the video right now before we have another caller, and we want to hear what Charleston White have to say, because he the biggest talker right now, and he just trying to change the narrative. So you guys don't take him serious. He in character right now. So what you hear right now, it might be offensive because he's saying this because it's like this. If the rappers can rap about killing their own brother, killing their own sisters, right? Killing their own family members, he said, you know what? What if y'all don't rap about ages? Ages, like, I don't agree or disagree with him, but he's saying that Asians don't do nothing for the community like for us. You know, if the pioneers of this country built the country and brought every trade, and you don't see them doing anything, we doing something for you guys. We support y'all stores. You know, we go to y'all stores like beauty supply stores, your nail salons, and we always, support you guys. But when it's time to come, you guys support us, it just don't happen. It's like a other way around though. Just all honesty, man. And they been in the dark, and everyone been attacking. People have been fighting each other as black and white. You know, and no one. They always in the background. Now I don't agree with them from all the slander and the disrespect and the ragged he doing right now. I don't agree with that. Period. Because you treat others like you would like to be treated. But what he's saying is, if the brothers don't making rap songs about killing their own brothers, why you don't make rap songs about agents? He's saying it in character. He ain't saying it in a way that, convincing people to do so. He's saying it like, you know what? I can make a rap song about the agents because I know he know what they doing right now to the community, the black rappers, what they doing to the community, and how the young kids want to be rappers, and the only thing they got to say is killer, B, H, fuck my brother, fuck this, and fuck your mama, and all this. So he just saying whatever was agents or Mexican and all that instead of your brother. Because the rap was, the gangster rap came about fuck police and killing your brother and killing your mother and robbing you and shooting you, fucking the girl. So he just saying he put it in a different level. So I understand him. The people that don't understand it, they're going to judge and look at what he's saying, not what he do. I look at what he do because he is a community activist. He helped the kids. He always been like that. He always went the right way. But the right way like we do. We about Jesus and everything. It's like the world don't want to hear the right way. The view is supposed to be off the roof right now. They don't want to hear the right way. They don't want to hear the truth. They want to hear bullshit. They want to hear, attacking, each other and discriminating against different races and ethnicities. That's what they want to hear. When we out here arguing and we disrespecting different races in each other, that's when we have the most race in the world. Because Satan got the world. So he's showing you that I was doing good for a minute and I was doing the right thing, telling people you got to go the right way and do this and do this. Then when he changed it up and went to character and started disrespecting everyone, now he got the most viewers in the world. That show how the world, what the world love. They more in bad and good.
Yeah, they want to hear bad.
They want to hear bad, man. So when you see I'm on here and I'm talking about positivity and I'm talking about how to change, you don't hear no viewers because they part of the world. Family and friends don't give a damn who they is. They part of the world. If you see my transition, my lifestyle, how I overcame all this, and I'm telling you that I was in prison and I ain't changing prison. I wasn't saying statistics. I came out and changed. That show you something different. I love to watch the guy. Because that's something different. You don't hear that a lot. But they don't hear what I'm doing. They want me to do the negative shit. So if I was out there banging and whooping a person's ass, guess what? I have 1,000 views, 2,000 views. Because that's what they like to hear. This is what they want to hear. They don't want to hear the real me. Because they negative. They part of the world. I call them entities and I call them Colonel Mind. So when we do decide and we have a big major contract, I'm not going to deal with a lot of people because I have the support. Why would I deal with you and you weren't there for me when I was telling you the real and I was telling you the truth? And you just look back and say, you know what? I'm not going to, support this guy. It's just boring. But you watching everything negative, listen to negative rap music that keeping our kids in demise and keeping them continue doing bad decisions and in and out of prison and killing your brother. You a list of King Von. Right? You'll listen to King Von talking about how many people he killed, but a person talking about something positive, you choose not to get your ear attention. You choose not to put your ear to get attention. That says something about my peoples, and that says something about this community of the rappers, the gangbangers, and the religions. So, with that said, let's see what you have to say.
All right.
I think y'all stink. I think y'all some stinky people. Stinky motherfucking Asian motherfucker. You can go to war by yourself. I don't give a damn. I'm starting to war by myself. I ain't asking for no help. I'm whispering in children's ears. Start robbing that Asian woman when she in that store by herself. I tell the little niggas in the project, it's an old Asian woman. Every morning, Saturday morning, she be in that store by herself. Y'all go rob her. Don't kill her, just rob her. If you want to rape her, but don't kill her. Come on up out of there. Make sure you put on the rubber and use some gloves. We go do them. We just retribution coming. We go do what they was doing to us. We don't give a fuck, Mexican, Asian. We just go do it to every goddamn body. France. We just go be some ignorant, wild niggas just do savage. Fuck it, nigga. Won't nobody fuck the Asian people, man. And I mean every goddamn word I said. Fuck you talking about. We don't want no chicken fried rat. Nigga don't want no chicken fried cat. Chicken fried bat. Honey dip roaches. We don't want none of that shit. We don't want none of that motherfucking shit. We hate, where I'm from, it ain't an Asian on our street. If it is, we go break into their house. An Asian with a 4-inch dick compared to a nigga with a baseball bat. Shut up, 4 inches. I'm a long dick, ignorant, shit talking nigga that don't give a fuck about nothing, and I fuck like the government. You hear me? You send any one of them Asian hoes over here trying to Mac, I bust they motherfucking ass down with this long, big old dick of mine. I'm talking about this 10.5 inches long, thick with a fat, big old bell head at the tip of it, circumcised with no bumps on it. Dick smooth like a motherfucker. Won't put no splinters in your hand when you rub up and down on it. Won't get no splinters in your hand. So send them Asian bitches over here. I can't wait to go to war with China. Fuck China, Mac, nigga, and fuck this Chinese people, and fuck the motherfuckers that died in the Hiroshima bomb thing. Whatever it is, them people here over there, fuck them people. Fuck all the Chinese geechee hoes, or whatever them geechee bitches, whatever them hoes is raised to sell pussy. Don't give a damn about women in the Chinese culture. They want to destroy all the women and keep all the men. Kind of fucking people are y'all. I hate Chinese people, I swear. That's why I don't like President Biden. He gonna give you motherfuckers a hate bill. Longest niggas been over here getting done bad by all kind of people. They give you booty face slant-eyed motherfuckers a hate bill. And Jimmy Jones, Shimmy Chong, Shin Jong, Yong, King Jong, Jimmy Jong, Jim Jong, fuck now, fuck now, don't, Jimmy Jong, fuck now, fuck now. Shut up, booty face. Motherfucker. Shut up. Take your motherfucking ass back to China. We don't want you in America. Fuck you. You motherfuckers ain't never been no good over here except building the Panama Canal. Slant face motherfuckers. Y'all can't make big muscles. Can't none of you motherfuckers run a football. Yeah, motherfucker. Senior, yeah. Sick of you motherfuckers. Yeah, I hate Asian more than I hate Jews. I'm a hateful-hearted motherfucker. And I think it's all right to hate. I think hate brings balance to the world. You can't just have everybody lovey-dovey. You need hateful motherfuckers like me in the world to propagate, promote hate. It ain't against the law to hate. It's not. It's a right. It's a God-given right to hate Chinese people. I swear to God, God don't like Chinese people. They ain't even got a God. They atheists. So fuck them people. Them people ain't even got a God. Fuck them. God don't like Chinese people. I promise he don't. If God, anybody God give a 4-inch dick to, he didn't like them. How a motherfucker enjoying earth, or I enjoying life on earth with a 4-inch dick. Your dick get hard, the motherfucker, and he can't even get past the clitoris. Fuck you talking about. That's why them Asian hoes leave alone. Yeah. Don't they think black people bad luck? No, we got big dicks. We got large, big dicks. How you gonna have bad luck with a big dick? Everybody looking at your dick. Everybody wants your dick. Everybody wishing they had your dick. How the fuck you gonna have bad luck and God give you a big dick? Anything is bound to happen good to a nigga with a big dick. You don't know because you ain't got a big dick. You went to New York City yet? April 30th. Watch out. Some nigga spotted your location now. Move. Right.
You made a comment in our interview about China Mac, the Asian community.
Yeah.
These guys in the Bay Area, well, Sacramento, Stockton area, they got together and they responded to you. And it's picking up steam. They're highly upset about what you said.
Yeah.
About the Asian community.
Yeah.
They feel as though they feel as though they were raised with black people. They have brothers who were black. They came from the same struggle.
They ain't come out no black. They ain't come out the seed of no niggas. So whatever they think they grew up with, they are not us. That video is a bunch of Chinese, whatever the fuck they are, Asian.
Hello, Moto.
Right? How can you
Hello, you have a prepaid call from
Thomas Allen.
an inmate at Racine Correctional Institution. Your account balance is $5.60. All calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded. Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
What up, man?
What happened?
It just shut off on me.
Yeah, because the time was over. It was 20 minutes. Your call was done. Is Chepe still on the line?
Who the hell is Tommy?
No.
Alan Tommy?
Chepe's not in line right now?
No.
Who is in line?
Nobody that I know of.
Do you see Chepe right now?
What?
Do you see Chepe?
Nope.
Well,
I don't see Chepe at all.
Well, we're done today. Like, call again. Call next Saturday at 6. If you see Chepe,
Y'all
tell him
done live?
Well, no, we're still live, but I want to talk to other guys in there now. I already talked. We talked to you once, right? So we want somebody else could be calling in right now. Really, like literally, like other people could be calling in, and then we won't be able to get their phone number because there's no call waiting on this phone. It's nothing against you. What?
I was going to finish what I showed y'all what the district attorney had said, and I was going to read what the procedural default that my motion I put in, where they said I didn't have grounds.
All right, go ahead. We can hear, man. Go ahead.
So y'all know what I was, at the last part of their letter, it said, the defendant has failed to assert a sufficient reason why this was not asserted in his original motion for post-conviction relief. And then I was like, okay. So my procedural default was prior post-conviction counsel filing Burke's Wisconsin Statute 974.06 motion failed to argue procedural default before claiming issues of merit presented to court. Trial counsel or attorney bar failed to go over post-conviction rights with Burks as directed by court in sentencing, prejudicing Burks' right to an appeal, rendering attorney Bart's performance deficient, violating Burks' guaranteed right to effective assistance of the Sixth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, due process rights of the U.S. Constitution, and the Wisconsin Constitution, Article 1, Statute 7, right of the accused, satisfying the sufficient reason for cause for not filing notice of intent appeal. No cause can be assigned to Burks in any way. So the procedural default, prior jailhouse lawyer, the other jailhouse lawyer before this last one, was deficient for failing to argue procedural default, which was a no-brainer, as no fault can be assigned to Burks whatsoever due to attorney Bart's failure to go over Burks's as no fault can be assigned to Burks whatsoever due to attorney Bart's failure to go over Burks' post-conviction rights as directed by the court in sentencing page 20, line 2 and 3. A defendant is prohibited from raising a constitutional issue on a motion under statute 974.06 if this claim could have been raised in a previously filed statute 974-102 motion or direct appeal. State versus Escalano, Naranja, I don't know how you say it, 185 Wisconsin 2D 168 517 NW 2D 157 1994. Unless the defendant provides sufficient reason for failing to raise the claim in the first instance, State versus Thames 2005 Wisconsin at 101 281 Wisconsin 2D 772 700 NW 2D 285. A hearing which is requested in this case on a post-conviction motion is required only when the movement states sufficient material facts that, if true, would entitle the defendant to relief. The mere assertion of a claim of manifest injustice in this case, the ineffective assistance of counsel does not entitle the defendant to the granting of relief. State versus Allen 2004 Wisconsin 106 274 Wisconsin 2D 568 682 NW 2D 433. It is not a mere assertion when counsel was directed to go over post-conviction right with Burks but failed to do so. Petitioner may establish cause in two ways. One, where counsel was not appointed for proceeding of ineffective assistance of trial claim. C. Martinez versus Ryan 132 Supreme Court 1309 2012. Post-conviction counsel was not appointed because Attorney Barr failed to go over post-conviction rights with Burks. Burks did not waive these rights to appeal. Burks' last words in sentencing were, "Are they ever going to get Chris Wilkham, the one that really sexually abused her?" Burks maintained his innocence. It is safe to say Burks planned on appealing. Court does not abuse its discretion to allow Burks an extension of time due to counsel's potentially disastrous lapse in representation for failing to inform Burks of his post-conviction rights. U.S. versus Alvarez 268 F3D 470 473 7th Circuit 2002. As a matter of fact, as a matter of right, Burks' first direct appeal rights must be reinstated because there was no excusable neglect of trial attorney's failure to file notice of intent appeal, as it is his duty, and the sentencing court did direct him to do so. Stetson versus U.S. 516 U.S. 193 195 through 97 1997, emphasizing trial counsel's duty to counsel the defendant about the decision to seek post-conviction relief and to continue representation until appellate counsel is retained or appointed. FCR 20.34 QD. Whitmore versus State 56 Wisconsin 2D 706 203 NW 2D 56 1973. So that covers what they're trying to say doesn't cover it. I mean, all they are is trying to sit there poison and lie to this judge so that they don't want me to have a hearing. Because if I have a hearing, then I got their ass. They're trying to keep me out of damn court.
All calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded.
Hello?
Are y'all there?
Yeah, we hear you, man.
Yeah. So, and then what's crazy is I filed in March the 17th of 2021, I filed a certification of non-filing request for the fact no arrest warrant or search warrant and seizure warrant has ever filed on the trial court record on my index record. So if it's never filed on there was never a damn warrant, a search warrant. But that was never brought up.
Do it again.
And then on March the 6th, 2014.
Somebody what?
March
I just
the
seen
6th,
it.
2014.
You got ghosts, man. We got a ghost. Ah! Hold on. His phone, the volume has just gone down. Hold on. Wait.
That's crazy, dog. I ain't never seen that.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's because you got it clamped on the volume button, man. Yeah, that's why you got it clamped on the volume button. Well, dude, like, is Mott still there? Or what?
Huh?
Is Mott still there?
Mott?
Yeah, remember Mott's?
No, he's not there.
Is Adam still there?
Adam?
Yeah.
No.
Hey.
And then what's crazy is my damn public defender was supposed to suppress something. He asked for a damn suppression date and a hearing on March the 6th, 2014. He asked for a damn hearing on that damn day, and they gave him a hearing for 5/1/14, 2014 at 3 o'clock, and he neglected to go to that damn suppression hearing. And it's not even on my damn criminal court record, where he just bypassed that damn date that he asked for. He was going to suppress something, and he didn't. And I'm trying to find out what the hell he was trying to suppress. And they went straight to a damn plea hearing.
So what's up? So like right now, dude, when you're done talking, tell Chepe get in line, man. Get on the phone. How many people are in line right now?
He's not nowhere in sight, man.
He's in his cell. That's why. Now, how many people are in line?
There is, I don't know, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that are sitting around
All right, so check it out.
But I don't know if they're waiting in line or not.
All right, it's even better then. They might not be. Go get Chepe, man. Tell him get on the phone.
All right. So everything I said is recorded?
Yeah, everything we're doing, this is live, man. People are listening. We got viewers right now listening to your story about you being in prison, you getting back, you seeking to get back into court, and the route that you're going through the appeal system.
I'm trying to appeal, and the damn DA is trying to fucking bullshit the damn judge and try not to freaking damn let me at the hearing. But he already gave me a hearing, and then they canceled it because of the damn DA. But then we wrote another motion to them and say, we're waiting for the hearing. But who the hell is the damn DA? It's up to the judge, not the damn DA. You know what I mean? It's the judge's decision. But I'm done. If you want me to be done, I'll be done.
Yeah,
I'll
go get Chepe. Bring him on the phone so we can get some fresh meat.
All right. All right, man. Later. Bye.
All right, man. Love you, dude. Yeah, man. He knew what he was doing. He called him back again. One call per inmate. That's it. Yeah, one call. Fix your mic, man.
One call. That's all. That's it.
All right, you say let's go back to this Charleston Smith. So are you gonna market his image? Be like little woo, little woo pillows.
Nah, man.
You ready?
Send them out to family and friends. Yep, let's go, Rick. Let's go.
Asian community.
Yeah.
These guys in the Bay Area, Sacramento, Stockton area, they got together and they responded to you. And it's picking up steam. They're highly upset about what you said.
Yeah.
About the Asian community.
Yeah.
They feel as though they feel as though they were raised with black people. They have brothers who were black. They came from the same struggle.
They ain't come out no black. They ain't come out the seed of no niggas. So whatever they think they grew up with, they are not us. That video is a bunch of Chinese, whatever the fuck they are, Asian, playing black, right? That nigga Charleston. How can YouTube allow a video with nothing but Asians in it use a racial slur toward a black dude? How can that stand up, homie? And what niggas is co-signing with that? What black Americans, what African Americans, what black organization is sitting back letting a group of Asians say that nigga Charleston? Say, homie, we supposed to be ready to go to war with them people behind this. I don't know what's going on in California, homie, but how can they disrespect? They can't take that word nigga and use it against me. That's the example I use, right? They want to embrace our culture, but when they get mad at us, how do they say niggas too, though? How? How can they use that word nigga toward a black guy and call me a nigga? Let Vlad TV and his white buddies do that. Let John Paul and Logan Paul, let them get together and do that and see it. We'll be an uproar.
Yeah.
Now your YouTube was flagged. Again.
Yeah, my YouTube was flagged for playing that video on my YouTube channel.
I'm gonna tell you what,
about me.
You know what I
titled
check
about?
this out. You know what? When I was gone, dude, every ethnicity could use the N word, but white people. And I don't care to, like, I'm just saying, it's not something that I could, you know, I don't need it.
Yeah. Ain't no use for it.
No, I'm saying I don't need it. I don't need it to be like, give me that mayo, you know, I don't need it.
When we was kids, you know, you always use it though. But you grew up in the hoods though. You want to type that want to be somebody else.
Look,
now you different now. Now you got older, you got different. You start talking more proper. You start
can't
finding
get a job.
yourself.
You can't. How are you gonna get a career talking
hood
with
slang?
Talking. Yeah, you got.
It is fabric. Yeah, it is. This is true.
You know, Bernie Mac, when he was alive, he talked about that. You got people going to job interviews and clothes barely hang on them or clothes falling off. But so everybody, every other ethnicity, out here, Chinese people, but out here, like Puerto Ricans,
Puerto Ricans.
Oh my gosh, I'm like, dude, you got to be kidding me.
But many of them ain't even from the hood. And I'd be like, they just came in the hood.
It don't even matter. Like even when I said it, I shouldn't have said it. You know, like, but well, you know, like there's no, but you know, I could.
This is what the people need to hear, though. What he said.
Well, I'm not saying not, but I want to just throw that in there.
Yeah.
That, you know, but then now it's when you go into like that episode that we never got to do.
Yeah, I know. You know, and I always thought about that though, Rich. Like
what?
Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, right? Now Puerto Ricans are more like us. Mexicans not. You know, like
Puerto Ricans are basically people that were on the island and African Americans that got together and populated that island.
No, Mexicans no part, and they saying it, and it's like they let them get away with it, but they want to fight. You know, a white guy if he said it. So I'm like, me, I don't care because I know what it meant.
Listen, when we were going to do that episode about the N-word, there was this white rapper and he was rapping, and he said that word. You know, in regards to like the rap, like, yo, check it out, man, or hey, and I shot that or whatever. And some guy went and he punched him in his face. Like, right, they're doing a rap battle and he got punched in his face. And I was thinking, I'm like, man,
if that was a Mexican, they wouldn't do that. So
I was thinking, like, you know, if that was me, I'm not gonna just get punched.
You know you're not Rich. Come on, you going.
I'll be like, listen,
you ain't no business touching me.
No,
I ain't touch you.
Then I'd be like, I'm done.
Go ahead, Rich. Go ahead. Finish the video. Let's go.
About me saying nigga Charleston. And these is Chinese gooks. And I'm sorry to say that on your channel, but I don't like them people.
Dude.
I don't like anybody who think they can take our...
We're watching this on YouTube. We did an episode and they banned it for hate speech. And we're watching the videos about... Like him, like what he said. Like, he said all kinds of stuff about Asian people, and I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying somebody. It doesn't matter who it is. Somebody said a whole bunch of stuff like that, and there's no hate speech ban. That video got pulled, and now you got. And he said some other stuff, and there's another video from somebody else's channel.
It is live. They ain't take it down. The thing is,
it was live.
We seeing it. And while we teaching people and telling people about God, and we mention one little thing, we banned for a whole week.
Yeah.
On YouTube though, but you know his channel is YouTube.
Dude,
Then you see what's his name? Charlie Mac. What's his name?
Charlie Mac.
No, the Mac, the
China
Asian
Mac?
guy, China Mac.
I don't know
You see
who these
China
people
Mac,
are.
and they saying, "Yeah, my nigga," you know. And then they had to take it out of his language now because how he approaching the situation by using the word. Now I'm looking at both of them on YouTube, and they ain't get banned. So I'm looking at why you guys so hard on us.
It's hypocrisy, man. See, that's
why
what
you
happens.
guys so hard on us, and this is freedom of speech, though.
No, because this is what happens when you start to censor. This is what happens when a person's freedom of speech is taken away. This is what happens when you start to when terms are coined, hate speech. What define hate speech? Well, hate speech for you may not be hate speech for me, right?
I know, right? Yeah.
Right. So that's why you have to lead that Second Amendment how it is, freedom of speech, and then that way when people say something and it comes back at them, the public. They're the ones that do the censoring, not a company.
Not a company, man. Not a company's doing censoring.
The public will do it themselves. As a matter of fact, that's I don't agree, you know, because keeping it from a Christian perspective, but that's a form of capitalism because, okay, let's say if people are all on that gravy train and they're like, yeah, I agree with what he said, and this guy starts making money, it boosts the economy. You know, you start censoring stuff and you can't say this, you can't say that. People are afraid to produce products, whatever it is, where they can
double jeopardy, man.
where they can develop a monetary gain. And so now you start you hinder capitalism also. That just came to me right now.
That's nice. I love it.
Man,
I love that. That's what's up, Rich.
Culture and use our culture against us and then want to use the word nigger derogatory toward a nigger. And they say they our brothers. Where is the black hate at, right? They can rap about killing us, and these are Asian Crips. These are Asian Crips. Who are they rival gang members? Black people. They help us kill. So you mean to tell me the Crips now let the Asians join in killing us? They ain't gang banging on other Asians. They became Crips. They didn't become Asian mafias and go extort Asians. They came to help us kill us, and they hiding they Crips. Man, fuck them California Crips, homie, if that's the case.
In the video I seen, they respected your opinion. They
didn't respect, homie.
They were saying the delivery.
They wasn't even saying the delivery. They were saying that's the old day. That's the South. They was disrespecting the South. They didn't show no respect. They were saying that's the old day. They saying they got the right to call us niggers. They shoot at us, is what they telling us. We taking y'all culture and we gang bang against y'all, but we don't have no evidence of riding with y'all. They don't ride with niggas in prison. Them Chinese motherfuckers can't go to now prison in California and say nigga. So how can they say it out here?
In the video, it was two videos. You know, they were basically saying that they're niggas too because they grew up with black people.
They dick ain't big. They don't have big. Chinese men don't have dicks. They can't never be no dick nigga. They can't talk how I talk because my dick is bigger than a Mexican man. My dick is bigger than a Chinese man. I can go to China and I'm King Kong, big as my dick is. They can't do that. They can't go to Africa and stand naked and them African women go crazy over them rice motherfuckers. Nah, homie, how they niggas? They don't know where to put the grease when you get through cooking chicken. They don't drink out, they don't know how to make no Kool-Aid. Tell one of them straight hair, stringy hair motherfuckers. They got fur. We got hair. Tell them to sit one of their sisters down next to a stove, put some grease in her hair, and put some hot comb on that bitch head and see if Chimichan sue her, see what it do. See what her hair smell like. Tell them to go 3 days without bathing and see if they smell like a musty nigga or a wet dog. See who gonna smell the difference. Tell them go to any workplace in America and go in the break room and find a nigga eating out a Chinese man bowl. How they nigga? Tell them how they nigga, homie. Tell them to go look at the motherfucking mass incarceration statistics. They ain't joined in with us with the prison population. 1 out of every 3 of us going to prison in America. How the they a nigga? And them ain't going to jail like us. When last time you seen the police shoot one of them round-faced motherfuckers? Huh? When last time the police kicked one of them round-faced Chinese motherfuckers in the ass? When the police start shooting them niggas, I leave them alone. The police need to kill a few of them, homie. The white people and race hate, let some police shooting happen to the Chinese. Let's replace that little bitty Chinese baby that they put up on that cartoon, or whatever the fuck that was, with Tamir Rice. I didn't see now Chinese motherfuckers slant eyes get no tears when Trayvon Martin died. Chinese motherfuckers quiet at the nail shop. Susie Mae, Choppy Sue, they were quiet. When Tamir Rice was killed, you didn't see them slant eyes being wiped from no tears from them round faces that can't grow hair on it. No, them people. They ain't us. They ain't never stood with us. Nowhere throughout history can you find the Asian community have held hands with niggas, let alone black folks, let alone Africans.
Now, that video, we did see some black.
Them niggas had good
kids.
hair. Them wasn't no black kids. Them was mulatto baby. That wasn't no nigga baby. That wasn't no motherfucking nigga baby. That was a good hair mulatto baby where a nigga done one of them Chinese up there, homie. That wasn't no nigga baby. That baby couldn't eat with us.
And a few of them had dreads too.
Man, so did that other Chinese motherfucker that was fully Chinese. They can put all kind of mousse on their hair. Their hair can't dread up naturally. Nappy hair. Them man, they ain't got no mother. Them was some them was some, what kind of niggas is? Man, them wasn't no real niggas, homie. Real niggas ain't in no front yard. Nigga make a baby with a Chinese motherfucker. He running off and leaving it just like he doing the nigga babies. Ain't no nigga standing around to fuck with no mixed Chinese black and baby. That Chinese baby, nigga leave them over there with them Chinese people. I ain't bringing no Chinese baby home.
What's the solution though? Because y'all keep going
ain't
back
no
and forth.
Motherfucking solution. Them people, nigga, I draw the line in the sand. I ain't never liked them. We ain't never liked them. They ain't never liked us. We ain't fit to pretend black and Asians get along. We ain't even fit to pretend that the way the black woman get done in them nail shops that we've been seeing all the video, all the motherfucking videos we done seen of the Asian man beating the black woman, dragging her, kicking in the head, the Chinese woman jumping in. Where's our protection at, homie? That's all I'm saying. What get these motherfuckers people to right, homie, to spit on us, shit on us, call us nigga, and think they got the right to do this? They mad because I'm saying they ain't no niggas. They ain't no motherfucking niggas. Stand next to me with your pants down and my pants down and look me in my eye, and I know why you inferior to me. You, the white boy, I know why you inferior to me. Man, they wrong. Man, they a whole video of Asians calling Charleston saying, "F that nigga." Nigga. The Asian community, that's black hate. Asians hating a nigga, calling me a nigga. He can't ever call me a nigga. He ain't a white man. White boy the only one got the right to call us niggas. Can't nobody else call us niggas.
Well, what gives them the right?
He give us that name. We didn't give ourselves that name. And the white boy don't never call you a nigga unless you're being disobedient and unruly. Normally the white man call you boy. Come here, boy. He don't call you nigga. He only call you nigga when you run off. So I got the right to speak how the fuck I want to speak, nigga. And I speak for my niggas, my race of people, Texas niggas. And any other nigga that want to be a part of the nigga nation. But whoever that think they can take the word nigga and use it and they don't feed our people, nigga. They don't help. The Chinese motherfuckers don't take the economics that they take from us and put back in our community and help black children read better. They don't give us no computers. They don't help sit down and tutor us in academics, in college, in high school. They do not with us. And if you get an interview on a job by a Chinese man and you black, they will not hire you. They have made that clearly known in the employment world that they will not hire a black person. And if they're your supervisor, they go shit on you. If you go in their stores, they go shit on you. If you go to their nail shops, they go shit on you. Them people shit on us. And here it is, they done made it over there to the gold mine rush where niggas done run off the plantation. You see what happened when niggas run off the plantation and go to California? They get weak and they get soft and they let them good straight hair motherfuckers, whatever they are, Asian motherfuckers say they some niggas. And they can't like us.
So they said what they had to say. You're saying what you have to say.
Yeah. The Asian community is what I got to say.
But isn't that being racist? Though?
I'm very racist. As bad as niggas been done in the United States of America, we used to have to our mamas to make babies. The black boy used to get a bag put on his head, and all he did was he his sister. He had to his aunties. They used to breed us, homie. They used to cut our dicks off. Niggas used to have to hang and get his cut off and put in his mouth. They used to have a way with us. You think I ain't racist and I know my history? And we still getting done bad. As bad as we've been getting done in this country, it ain't not one legislation to stop rap music from promoting our destruction and our death. But ain't one legislation. How the f*** they get some because one white boy killed 7 of them? One white man went and killed 7 of them stupid motherfuckers. Nigga, we've been dying at a rate that's unreal due to the destruction of rap music and hip-hop culture. We have been, and it's been a pandemic in black death, gun violence against black males in our communities. Where's our legislation? Where's our protection? Damn, nigga, they had one bad month. They done had one bad month in America. Let the when the police start killing them, then I'll shut up. But let the police stop killing us and kill some of them goddamn Asian motherfuckers and see how fast they get legislation for police shootings. That's all I'm saying. Let the white police kill them and take a break off of us. And I'm sick of how niggas get done and we can't be racist? You mean to tell me we don't own nothing? We can't tell the Asian people they can't come in our restaurants. So how in the I'm gonna be racist, nigga? I'm prejudiced. I'm prejudiced because I understand the history of the United States of America, of my people. Nigga, we still trapped in bondage, and the Asian boy got us in the headlock too, my nigga. Don't y'all forget that, niggas. You see how they do us?
He deep, ain't he? He deep as hell, Rich. Go to
I went from condos to Pop's house, on calls now bus.
What you say? Let me see what you have to say, Rich. What you have to say? Give me your opinion on it.
Yeah, I don't have any views. He needs to get saved, man. That's it. Like what he's worried about, that's something that's gonna come and go. That's gonna here's the thing, we as being believers, like I'll talk about aliens, that stuff, because you could look at it and you say, okay, you know what this really is. This is demonic. Yeah. What's really going on if you know God's word. Do not be conformed to this world, but transformed by the renewing of your mind, by the watering of your word, of his word. Having said that, he's conformed to this world. So his worries are of this world. His mind isn't focused on things above, but below. That's scripture. Look, and I'm not trying to give a Bible lesson here.
I say this. This is what I say.
What?
I understand fully what he coming from. What I say.
I
say this.
Hey, you asked me, so check this out. In Milwaukee, dude, there's not a lot of, I don't know where there's Asian communities. Now, I don't, because I'm from the South Side. Now, on the north side, I guess there are Asian communities, but I don't ever see them.
That's a lot of them, bro. They got whole Asian communities.
Listen,
bro.
That's what I'm telling you.
Jewish community.
Well, that's different. I know that there's but we're talking about Asians right now.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of them, bro. But
I don't know where they are.
I never, honestly, bro, I never saw them as, bad people. I never saw them as, people that, is bad to be around. I never saw them like that because our best friend, Chino, when we grew up, he was a good guy. And I got a guy named James, he's incarcerated with us, and staying here. He a good guy. And I know a lot of them, man. I know a lot of Asians, and I've been cool with them for a long time, and they loyal, man. That's my opinion. Now, his opinion. That's his opinion. You know, have they done something for us to make us better, you know, united? No, they haven't. Have we done something for ourselves to make us united? No, we haven't. I say that your message is strong for the viewers to understand the black history in America. My opinion is I would like the young brothers know about God, you know, learn about Yahweh, learn about the history of this country and not how they began done. See, if he really understood that it was a curse, you know, it was a 400-year curse. We ain't begin done yet unless we do it to ourselves now. 19 was the end of the curse because he said it in Acts 7:6 to Abraham. He said, your seed. In other books, it's translated as your descendants will sojourn in a foreign land that's not their own. A foreign land that's not their own. And they will be mistreated and enslaved for 400 years. So I did a little study. In 1619, we arrived here on an Atlantic slave trade, right? Slave ship, you could call it. In 2019 was the year the curse ended. So it was 400 years. So when I saw how they created Corona and trying to keep us indoors for God won't bless us and bring us back in his favor, I realized that his word, when it wasn't void, it was true. So when I did my study and I learned that how my life had transpired and that many other, you know, Israelites transpired around me, I realized that his word was true, man. The thing is, he have his opinion. Because like you said, he more in the world. The brothers need to know that the book in that Bible is your ancestors. When they get that in their mind, they put that in their soul, and they understand where they come from, they will change their mind and their belief system or all the religion. They would change from getting out of gangs and, you know, want to be rappers. They would change it because they'll say, damn, our people's really built the country and brought every trade here? Yeah, they did, man. You got to wake up and see the beauty of it, not the bad of it. It was a curse, man. So I understand it. So when he say how bad they was getting, I knew it was a curse. I knew that everybody had their feet on them because it was a curse. Now they out, they venturing out, they getting everything that God, you know, saved for them. They getting in bundles now. And the only people that's in our way now is ourselves. So we can never blame the government. We can't blame the white man because every day you got a choice and a chance. You got a choice and a chance each and every day to make the right decisions. Even though you're in a bad environment or a bad community, you still have the right to make a good decision or a bad decision. Many of our young brothers been making bad decisions because the rap music and the gangbangers, and they'd be a product of their environment. Now, understanding the word, you realize that the truth will set you free. It will set you free. You seek, you will find. If they do more studies and learn about God, I realize they'll renew their mind. And we could teach this to everyone. But long as it's the religion, the gangbangers and the rappers in the way, we're going to always have carnal mind young men that every day wake up in the morning with bad decisions because they believe they have to fit in and help belong instead of fitting in with God in Christ Jesus. So that's my message. And my message is, today, you never hate. You treat others like you would like to be treated. His opinion is his opinion. Now, how he expresses his opinion, his delivery might be different than others. And they might look at it and judge it. And yes, the black man been treating bad? Yes, sure. They've been treating horrible. But they got to understand the curse that was lifted. He said in Deuteronomy 28, verse 68, if you don't obey my commandments, I'm going to curse you guys. You don't have a yoke of iron around your neck, your wrists, and your ankles. So when I realized that we the people that been through this and we went to a foreign land that's not our own, I realized that, damn, they're my peoples now. So it's not about color. Like we never was black people. We never was African-American people. Ain't no such thing as color. Man made that. Now we use Hebrew Israelites. Now, what I used to, when I was saying a week ago about the black Hebrew Israelites, that's so cult to me. Because the same way that he expressing about the Asians, that's the same way the black Hebrew Israelites expressing about the Jews and the white people. They saying they're the devil. But what about the mixed kids? Well, they fit in that. And I never will stop saying this or stating this because it's the truth. What do mixed kids fit in at? The Obamas, not the Steph Currys, but the Klay Thompsons and them type of guys. What they fit in at? If one parent is white and one parent is black, you can't preach hate because Jesus said go teach to all nations, not one nation. He said all nations. So when you add or take away, I know it's a cult if you ever preach hate. So when he said that, Charleston White, when he said that, it's all right to hate, I don't believe it because it's what Jesus said, not what man said. The thing is, I was a street guy, right?
Yeah.
And I did everything streets and everything you could name in the streets. And I fought in the streets, and I was pretty good. And a lot of people that know me knew me that for fighting and carrying guns and all that, in and out of jail, right? When I came to prison, things didn't change. When I was reading the Bible, it still didn't change. I was learning about the stories. But when I got out and I saw the world, that what made me renew my mind and my heart because I saw how the world don't talk about God. I see how the internet don't mention God like that unless you get the apps that people that going towards that. But when I started to make it a change, the change came from seeking. And when I seek, I found. So when I found, I knew that I had to save my soul now.
Hey,
Can
I want to play some. This is very creepy. I saw this. Dude, this is wild, dude. He's going to freak you out. I was going to record this and put it as a separate commercial for...
What do you think, Is this fairly much old?
You play too much. What the hell?
Dude, that's like so crazy. Dude, that's so crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Dude, like who came up with that?
Yeah, just out of nowhere, though. I
think I saw
that commercial
that's
years
almost
ago.
like hell, man. That's almost like what
See, look, just the image of when you
really
mention
hell,
hell,
but-
the image of hell. I mean, the angels.
Yeah.
They down here they always say the angels look scary, but they add and take away what God said. He said he the most beautiful angel. That means if he the most beautiful angel, how the other ones look then? They have to be beautiful.
Well,
because they add and take away.
That's when we get into like the episode we did with Roger Morneau where he talked about angels.
I saw how they look though.
Oh yeah, tell us. Tell
how they look is like this though.
Tell us how fallen they. First, we want to know the whole story from the beginning.
Okay, that's what I missed last week. I was trying to get to it, but the prison call came and interrupt. So when I was a kid, I was on 33rd and Vine. I was like 11 years old. And I was living upstairs from a couple guys I grew up with. But they was telling me, before we moved or enter into this house, they said a couple of dad people passed up there. They got killed up there, right?
Yeah.
Now, every time I get sick, I have a fever or a sore throat, heartburn, or 3 combinations at one. I start seeing things moving, and the first reaction was people walking down the stairs, the dead people. So they clothing on, how they look and everything. So I keep my eyes closed. Then when I open my eyes, it's like a dead person be right in my face, then he'll turn, and walk down the stairs. Now, out the door, right? Then the other guy do the same. Now, there's one instance, I was in the room. I was undercover. I was shivering, man. I was sick out of my, out of my mind. I was so under the weather. Now, I saw this big, tall ass cut up. I'm talking about unbelievable cut. Like, look at a bodybuilder. Just imagine a bodybuilder, but don't have all that, extra weight on him to bring all the muscles out. But he just slim, tall, like 14, 15 feet, climbing in the window, right? Right in the window and hover himself down like this, all the way down, and just look at you. All my life, I saw this angel been coming by me. Tall angel, but they don't have no color. They like a coating of a see-through. Like, beautiful though. Like unbelievable beautiful. Like, just imagine just all the handsome guys in the world's in one. All the handsome guys in the world, like everyone is handsome, right? They in one face though, right? And you see all the different features in his face, like, damn. And there's always, every little turn, every little thing, you can see his beauty, right? And he got colorful eyes, but his muscles was like it ain't look like human muscles. It was too many muscles on, like Dragon Ball Z, how cut they is, right? Yeah. Super Saiyan cut. He was cutting in them. And the women were so beautiful that it make you be attracted.
There's no women angels.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of
No, they're not. I already know. I'll cut you off right there.
Wait a minute. It's women too. Wait a minute. Let me tell you something. They just never mention them. They have women angels as well. Because you know why?
Why?
The man, this the thing.
No.
See, look, let me put you on something. Let me tell you something.
I can prove to you it's not. I can prove
you can't really prove it. You got to go get your Bible.
I can right in there.
Get it then. Get it. Show me then.
I got to show you this stuff. I got to tell you how they're supposed to be. Like, when men and women, when they die, they're like the angels. No, are they giving it? They're not giving it marriage. That's what Jesus said.
Yeah, it's not giving it marriage. But they don't mean it's not.
Do you understand that God created sex for only men? I'm saying gender for only men. Everything that's in heaven is male. God is male. Only mankind has females. There's no, I don't know about it.
He came as a man, but I don't think God is like.
God is a man.
I don't think that.
You don't even know
Jesus
that.
Jesus is the son of God. Well, but not God. God is spiritual.
Is it the mama God? No, it's the Father.
No, man.
The Father. No, stop.
No, we can't. We can't debate about that because if it's a male, if it's a female.
No, it's a man.
If it's on,
God is a male. I'm saying he's not a man. He's a male.
You can't say that God is a male. I said the son of God. He put himself inside a male.
Okay,
so he
stop.
Could,
okay, listen.
No, we can't stop.
Listen. Okay, I'm trying. So
you having your opinion turn to facts.
Let somebody talk. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Male. Father is a male in terms of gender. A son is a male in terms of gender.
I understand.
God is one. There's nothing else to say.
But if you have women here, it have to be angels.
Oh, we got a prison call.
It have to be angels, man.
God created them.
Hola.
Think about it.
Usted tiene una llamada prepagada. Un internado en Racine. Todas las llamadas que no sean hechas previamente a un abogado pueden ser monitorizadas y grabadas. Gracias por usar IC Solutions. Puede empezar a hablar ahora.
What's going on, Chepe?
What it do, Chepe? How you doing today, Chepe?
You're live on.
I'm good.
You're live on the podcast.
What you eat today, man?
Yeah, I'm good. What about yourself?
I'm all right, man. What you eat today? What you have to eat today?
No, we on the breakfast time we got cereal, toast, peanut butter and jelly, and milk. At lunchtime we got chili beans and cornbread and milk. At dinner time we got a bologna sandwich.
What?
Cheese. Yeah, it was cheese and lettuce. And
man, I hated that, Sam. I hated that.
On Saturday though.
We had an orange too. had an orange.
Oh man, that's suffering, man. I've been through it, man. Man, Chape, I've been through it, man. Man, it was suffering, man. It was like, what I'm gonna do, man? Is I'm gonna accept this, or I'm gonna let them take the mind in the body. So how do you what do you do, man, to get through the day, man? And it's terrible in there. What do you do to get through the day? Do you work out? Do you draw? Do you you be creative?
After 12:50 count, I went outside. I was walking the track. That's cold outside, though.
Absolutely, it's cold.
Yeah,
man.
it's too cold, man. It's freezing, man. Tell me about it.
That was cold, but I enjoy it. I was cold, but I still was walking. I walked like 5 miles. Just walking and walking, and that's it. Today we couldn't go to gym. We don't got rec today. Just track.
Just tracking. You just walking.
Yeah.
How long?
Tomorrow's gonna be nice.
Yeah. So how long you was walking for? Like 40 minutes or 20 minutes?
Yeah. I didn't work out. Just walk. That's it.
You walk by yourself, or you walk with someone else?
Yeah, just by myself.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Clear your mind, huh?
Hey, what's going on with the legal woes? Are you still haven't heard anything yet, or what?
No, I haven't heard nothing yet. Yeah, I haven't. I'm still waiting. I know the court of appeals, and sometimes they take a long time. I just been here patching,
Yeah.
Waiting. Right now, I can't do anything, Once it is all those papers are in court, I can do nothing. Just wait.
Do you work out? Do you draw? Do you be creative with a project, or what do you do to get through your time?
No, I didn't work out today. I just walk.
You work out every other day?
Walk and huh?
You work out every day? Sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes I work out. Yeah.
What about reading books?
When the weather is nice, I go to gym, do some workout. Or the track open, I go to track, walk, do some push-ups, stuff like that.
Okay.
And but lately we got the temperature goes up and down. Sometimes we can go outside. So.
Do you do anything constructive of your time, like draw and make arts and craft, or go to the library, read a book, anything of that sort?
Yeah, and on the weekends, library is closed.
Do you have?
When it's open, I go to library, use computers, type of stuff like that, getting better on my typing. I go to library. My way back, I bring some books, and on Monday through Friday, I go to school too. I go to 10:30. I go to school every Monday through Friday, and then after that, I go to library, and that's it. So most of the Monday through Friday, most of my time, I've been busy. Library, school, rec.
That's what's up,
Remember
man.
when you was here?
That's what's up.
Remember when you here?
Yeah, I remember, man. Yeah, man. I had to work out.
Yeah.
I had a structure. I had to work out. I draw, arts and craft. I read books. Walk around the track, tutoring. I did a lot of stuff, man, to keep my time busy. But I also, I ain't let them take the mind. They hit the body, so I couldn't let them get the mind now. So I stayed busy. So they play dominoes, chess, a lot of stuff, man. It's just so much to do when you utilize your the tools around you. You know, you use your mind wisely and not just sit around and just do dead time and blame everyone. Sometimes you have to make your time useful because you're still living, regardless if you not coming home this time or this hour, but you're still living, and you got to make your time useful, you know? So you got to do something constructive to keep your time going and have peace in you, you know? Without that, you know, you lose yourself. So I saw many guys hang themselves and...
You saw people hang yourself?
Yeah.
You saw people kill themselves?
Yeah, a couple guys, man, standing, hung himself, man. He had 2 years left. I was so disappointed.
Why did he kill himself?
Because his wife was leaving him. And I'm saying, man, you got a whole life, man. These guys here got life in prison. They ain't never coming home, man. And I was so mad at him. Everyone said, you ain't see through his rearview mirrors. I said, you selfish. You can't get to heaven like that. That's why I know you ain't no God. You can't get to heaven by killing yourself, man. You killed yourself from this world, man. That God, it's a precious world. Regardless if you made the worst decision in the world, you still don't take your life, man. You just don't, man. And parents should teach this to young kids.
Saw, how many people did you see kill yourself? I know Chepe's got a story. Chepe, tell man the story about
like 3 people, man.
Hold on. Well, hey, Chepe,
say it, man. I was mad at him, though, man. That's selfish.
Tell
me, man.
Tell the story about the guy and the testicles, what he did to his testicles.
Oh, yeah. That was when one day when I was in SEG, I was doing some time in there, and that was a guy in there that was there for a while. Like, I mean, when I say wow, that was for years in there.
How many years?
Like two and a half years in there.
Yeah, I did a year in there in the whole. Dang, Chopper, you just kept messing up, huh?
Yeah, but if you stay in the hole for a long time, hey, your mind is getting messed up. If you don't got any strong mind, you can kill yourself in there.
Yeah, if you don't have books, if you just think you can do it by yourself.
Huh?
Yeah, if you don't got books, if you ain't reading anything, that's what kept me occupied. The Bible kept me occupied learning about the stories. Go ahead, Chape, finish the story.
Yep.
Todas las llamadas que no sean hechas propiamente a un abogado pueden ser monitorizadas y grabadas.
Even if you read reading books or you stay busy yourself, hey, there's gonna be one time that you cannot take it all the time and say. That's why people start tripping. You know that mind. You know that your mind is, man. If you don't take care of your mind, it's gonna be harder.
Hey,
if you do time in a sec.
You want me to tell the story?
Yeah.
All I know is what right to the point. The guy cut his nuts off and threw it at the officers. Right? Isn't that what he did when they opened up the food tray slot or something? He cut his nuts off though, and he threw them.
How you do that? What tool he had?
I don't know, man.
In Wisconsin. What tool can you create in Wisconsin? The only thing you can create, let me see, is out of the razors. That's the only way you can make a tool if you have a razor. And many times you can't, in medium, when you can't have a razor, you got to use it like they keep it behind the counter.
At where?
In medium. Like where y'all was at. Y'all was in medium.
We had our own razors.
Y'all was in y'all cell.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's what he cut it off with then. Yeah.
Nah, this was in like Max, though. He was in Green Bay when that happened.
They don't have them, though. They won't have them in your cell because you're in Max.
Well, that's what happened.
So
hey, Harvey.
What's up?
Or he's in the kitchen.
Hey, there's another history I'm gonna tell you.
All right.
When I was in the SEC. I was in the cell hole. One time, I was living in the bottom tier, and I was watching TV, and I hear some noise, like a hard noise in the floor. And when I take my earphones out and I watch the door, that was a body laying on the floor. Somebody jumped from the last floor all the way to the bottom. He killed himself.
What? That's deep, man.
Yeah.
The thing that freaked me out, man, this guy had 2 years. And I had, at this time, 7 years left. And I say, she took everything. Okay, man, they took everything from me as well, man. You have kids, man. You know, I have a child. My child was, at that time, I think 6 or 7 years old. You know, and I had 7 years. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I was really mad because we eat at the child hut together. We on the table together, and I'm telling them, I'm giving them, you know, inspiration, you know, quotes, and I'm also, you know, telling them, you know, uplifting him to make sure that, you know, he understand where I come from, that if a guy in here for something he didn't do, you should never be so down on yourself if you did the crime, you know? And he like, yeah, I messed up, but, you know, she shouldn't leave me. She shouldn't get divorced. And all this, I'm like, man, bro, see that guy right there at that table? And I start pointing to different individuals, and I'm telling them, like, look, this guy got life, man. He never coming home, man. Talk to him, man. He feel like he want to kill himself. I'm like, bro, if you kill yourself, man, you selfish to your kids, you selfish towards your family. You're a selfish individual if you kill yourself, man. You have 2 years left, bro. And everyone was, you know, they was mad at me in there because I was mad at them, man. Because it's like, these guys got life. It's like you ain't want to hear nothing but yourself. You was selfish in the beginning. You ain't want to hear nothing else. But later on, they realized that I was right. And they said, damn, man, I ain't looking at it like that. I was just looking at the guy, you know, I went to rec with, playing handball with, and I played basketball a little bit where he killed himself. And I was looking at the relationship and not logic. So you was looking at how women look at things. Women look at things in the emotional side, and we look at things logic. So I start, you know, looking at that and saying, you know what, many guys follow through that same guideline, you know, because they have absent fathers, so they was raised by their mom. So that was the case. But later on, they start, you know, understanding that I was right. And my opinion became to a fact because it was the truth. You have 2 years left. This guy got life. People say, you don't know what he went through. Something that you can get over with. You got 24 months left, man. I don't care what you're going through. You living. You got 24 months left. And you go home. And I still have a 5-year bit after you leave. You shouldn't kill yourself because you still have an opportunity out there. You still have an opportunity, man, in 24 months. Every 30 days, every 31st, 29, or 28 days, you on a countdown slow. So I was very mad, man. Because he was like, man, I'm not feeling this no more, man. I'm thinking like, what do you mean you're not feeling this no more? And he was like, man, I'm just not feeling this life no more, man. I'm just tired, man. You know, I'm like, don't kill yourself though, man. You got life. Make things of yourself. Do things that's, you know, that could occupy your mind. Don't just give up over an argument, over someone divorcing you, man. It's many women out there, man, that you can, you know, find a relationship and understand and have a communication back and forth with a woman, and y'all could build a relationship. But don't just give up on yourself like that, man. So, yeah, everyone else was like, you know, they sad and crying and everything. I just didn't, man. Because it's like it's so much to live, man. Like, it's so much to do, man. It's so much to do, you know. Even in there, man, even though, you know, you can't go nowhere, even though you can't see your family. But it's so much to do, man. Now, I'm not, you know, encouraging young man in general to get incarcerated because there's so much to do. No, it's so much living out here. But in there, when you make the bad decisions and then you get incarcerated, it's so much to do to occupy your mind, man. You know, you can work out. You can read books, man. That's the main thing. You can read the Bible. That's the main thing right there, the Bible. But also, man, you can play games. You know, you can watch TV. So you got so much to do to occupy your mind. You have to be a weak individual, man. If you just say, I just give up. When you know about God, man, you're not going to give up, man. Now, when I didn't know about God, when they gave me that sentence, yeah, I was feeling terrible, man. I was feeling like giving up, to be honest with you. But I had to read a little more. And I had to be around people that give me positive, you know, advices to keep me, you know, moving forward. I stayed away from the negative, you know. But the negative still was in the gangs. But we always had a structure. You know, so it's always somebody that was lifting me up and saying, man, it's going to be all right and all that. So I had that confirmation. He had that confirmation. And he was telling me the stories. He had nice cars and big house and everything. He lost everything, his job. He was a real estate agent, you know? So I'll tell you guys, man,
This is
stay
Man.
strong.
This is Rich.
And this is the Man with... Shut up, dog. Hey, so I tell you, you know, brother, you know, even though there's struggles in there, even though there's hardships, even though sometimes, you know, you want to give up, I tell you, don't give up, man. God is real, bro. You know? And your day will come, like every other person day came. Patience is virtue. Stay focused and stay committed, man, to the man upstairs. That's the only way to keep you out of there. You know? You know? And it seemed like you're a good brother. You made one bad decision. You know, our best thinking got us in there. Our best thought got us in there. So how can we prevent from making them bad decisions? Because every day we have a choice and a chance. You know? So I say continue doing what you're doing because it's working. We hear you on, you know, the Saturday podcast, the Manwich Show. And we'll be looking forward to hear from you guys, and we appreciate your call. And with that said, man, what you have to say, we'd like to hear something good or whatever is on your mind, man. Or it's on your heart or on your mind.
Hey,
What's up?
hey, when I start my day,
Yeah.
I had a kill thought. I thought I'd kill myself.
What, today?
Oh, when I just start when I start my day.
Oh, okay, you're big.
Me too, man. I was feeling bad, but I had a lot of people tell me about it, man.
Todas las llamadas que no sean hechos propiamente a un abogado pueden ser monitorizadas y grabadas.
Yeah, I had those thoughts. I said, man, when I go to prison, I'm gonna kill myself. But you know, then when I came to prison, I started meeting people. They were there for a while, and they got a lot of years. So seeing all the stuff made me like, oh yeah, I gotta keep it going.
Yeah, that's for me, man.
But I had those thoughts before.
Yeah, man, I had them thoughts, man. I saw the things that made me come to my realization was other guys that got 2 life sentences. Some guys got 70 years.
Yep.
You know, some guys got 70 years. And I'm like, man, I just have this time, man. This guy he been here 25 years. He still got life, and his attitude is like this. I got to straighten up, man. I got to get myself together, man. So I started checking myself. No one ain't had to check me. I had to evaluate myself, man, and make better decisions. So what is the necessary steps you take to better yourself and keep your mind in control?
Hey, excuse me.
What?
Excuse me.
What's up?
Hey, there's 1 minute left.
Well, let's pray then. So, God the Father, in Jesus' name we come to you in prayer. We pray for Chepe. We ask God the Father that you would free Chepe from prison, God the Father, that you would get this man back home to his mom in Cancun and his family. We ask God the Father that the state not prevail. May it be your will that this man be freed. In Jesus' name, amen.
In Jesus' name.
All right, man, we're going to wrap it up.
What time is it?
It's almost 9 o'clock.
Is it? What time? How much time you got?
That was the game plan, 6 to 9. So
yeah.
Next time get here on time.
I know, man. I be trying, Rich. So much going on. But I would like to say this, you know, suicide awareness. You know, many people is not strong enough to, to face their mind head on. So I pray for them guys and the people that's getting bullied and they committed suicide. I pray for them guys, because even though I was right at the end, when them guys was telling me, man, no, man, it's not right because you don't know what he's going through. I still took initiative to look at what they said and pay attention to it. I comprehend it. And I evaluate myself. Yes, I had a strong opinion. And my belief, Mike was right. But I also look at their opinion about you don't know what they're going through. All they lost and everything. So I had to take both of them and even them on the flip, on the surface and judge them according to, the beliefs, So I ain't taking away from people that committing suicide or, that's not strong enough to fight through the hardships. Because sometimes it be a illness that they fighting against and they can't, fight against the evil spirit that trap their mind in their body. So with that said, I wish I bring aware to suicide awareness, aware to prisoners mistreated. But also, I like prisoners to take accountability also, for their actions. So we don't think that everyone in prison is innocent, So if they done it, I say, if you was in the streets and you made a decision to kill someone or rob someone or harm someone, I say take accountability. Take accountability, do your time. Because if you could do the crime, do the time. But if you didn't do it, continue to fight. Continue to fight. Continue to fight. Now, by us mentioning Charleston Mike today and showing his video, we not condoning to his actions or his opinions. We are simply saying everyone have a title to their opinion. If he could speak like this on YouTube and they ban us for certain words that we use, I think it's unfair. Now, the way he expresses himself, it can be offensive to many people. But for me, it's not about bringing races to become enemies. It's about love, peace, and prosperity. It's about treating others like you would like to be treated. It's about putting God first and foremost. And it's about living right each and every day, even though it's hard. I don't think it's about religion. I don't think it's about rappers. I don't think it's about gangs, because I believe they bring turmoil to the communities and they separate, the so-called black people. Now, it's the difference between black people and niggers. Niggers is ignorant people that I stay away from. But black people, is inspiring people, and they could be all what inspired people like to be. Other inspired people like to be. Now, if they better than others, no. For me, everyone should be treating each other equally, regardless of skin color, race, or ethnicity. I believe that all of us should come together and learn about God more. Now, many agents don't believe in God, like they atheists. I understand that. That's what you have to, deal with when you get to the heavens. That's what you have to deal with when you forbidden God's word and you think you're doing your own. That's you guys' choice. The peoples that can be black or white or Mexican and they atheists. Hey, this you guys' opinion. Hey, I say this. If you're not with him, you against him. Period. Yeah. If you're not with God, you against him. So
and with that
said, this is man.
And this is Rich.
And this was
the
Manwich
Show.
The Manwich Show, y'all. Thank y'all who all tune in. Goodbye. Have a good night. God bless y'all.
So goodbye for us. You have to say it, baby.